the dog.
Didn't I tell you that was gonna come up here with a non-electrical camera? Let's go, boy! Yeah!
This is it. Don't get scared now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Movie Hero Network. This is Tier Ranker Fights number 121, and we are continuing our alphabet series movies, starting with the letter C, rolling right along. I am Austin Pez, Howell, Jordan Anderson to be along in just a minute. But I'll go ahead and bring in our crew, and let's get things going here on Tier Ranker Fights. We got Brian Nussbaum. How's it going, Brian?
It's good. It's basically what movies we brought up, and yeah, it should be a good time.
Yeah. Got Zach Shelton. How's it going, Zach?
Good. Yeah, I have a good number of movies on different tiers, and interested to hear other people's opinions. So,
yeah, I got JPO. How's it going, JPO?
I don't want to hear any of your opinions. Mine's right.
Yours is right. I mean, most of the time, but you slip a few times. Yeah, that's all right. Richie Goodacre, how's it going, Richie?
Hey, my opinion is the only opinion you need. All right, and that is that. Presence is a good movie, isn't it, Pez? Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Presence? Hell no. That's not talking about tonight. We're not doing movies that start with P.
I know.
Save that shit for the movies that start with P series.
I was trying to roll you up.
We'll get there in 3 years or something. All right.
3 years,
yeah. So how it's gonna work tonight? This is tier ranker fights, a little bit different than tournament fights if you've ever seen that. We got a nice tier chart, and we've been doing this alphabet series, a way to kind of mix things up. Yes, tonight is all movies that begin with the letter C. We got quite a few of them in the pool. Obviously, we're not going to talk about every single one of them. We just got a batch that we could talk about. So I'll bring you a little visual aid here just to help you out. Scroll in just a little bit, but it'll work just like letters in school other than the S. So I got S for S tier. I got A, B, C, D, F, and then the haven't seen category, which that you need at least 3 people to have seen it for it to actually make the board. And then we got this big giant pool of movies down here, as you can see, all movies starting with the letter C. We'll get to those in just a minute. And how it's going to work. Hello, Jordan. I'm just getting the rules get going.
Yeah.
So
sorry, technical difficulties, but I'm good.
Yeah, it's all good. How it's going to work is we'll start at the bottom of the ladder. Everybody will get a chance to nominate something from that big pool of movies. Tell us what tier you would put it in and a quick reason why. And then we'll go up and everybody will get a chance to agree or disagree where they would put it on there. I'll tally up the votes. I keep track on my little paper here of all the votes because those come in handy at the very end of the show and actually ranking the individual tiers, especially the S tier. And we'll be looking to put 10 movies in that S tier here this evening and then 3 honorable mentions from the A tier. So that's how it's going to work. We'll go for about 2 hours roughly. We'll keep an eye on the clock. When we get to that 2-hour mark, we'll do the Hail Mary sort of last chance nomination round. I'll explain more about that when we get there. And then we'll actually rank the S tier and the A tier, and we'll see what we end up with. So you guys have all done this. You know how it works. It's going to be nice and simple and sweet. JPO, you had an idea that we all quickly in our private chat just get some of the garbage out of the way first, which I don't mind doing that. So you had an idea that everybody would nominate something for either the F tier or the D tier, just whatever they have the lowest movie ranked on their thing is, and we'll just get a quick rapid fire vote if it actually stays there, and then we'll get to our actual real nominations. You want to do that just for fun? I'm totally down with that.
One quick round. We don't have to go too much into discussion.
No. It'll be like a quick rapid fire. Somebody nominates something. Who agrees? Hand raised, not hand raised.
And if you disagree, if you think it's an A or a B, let us know. That's what I want to hear.
yeah. It'll just be like a rapid fire thing. Everybody can nominate something. So we'll do that real quick. So Richie, you're at the bottom. You got any garbage you want to throw out there? Just one?
Catwoman.
Catwoman. Okay, sounds good. Let's nominate Catwoman. All right, there it is with Halle Berry. JPO, agree, disagree?
Well, you heard my F word explanation. You stole my thing. I have to take now. Yes, agree. Yeah.
Zach?
No, I actually have it higher because I enjoyed it more. So
What tier would you put it in?
B.
B. Okay.
Good show.
Brian.
I
No one's ever said that
I
before.
agree. F tier.
Well, F tier. Yes, I would also go F. That's one of my nominations. Jordan? You're muted. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say let's go C for Catwoman.
Okay.
No,
well,
I'm just
still
kidding.
4 F's.
F.
So
F.
all right.
No,
5 F's.
it'll be an absolute F.
Okay.
No.
All right. Cool. All right. So F tier stays. JPO.
I should have been more prepared for my backup. But no, I found one. Cats.
Cats. Damn it! You stole my other.
Yeah.
You stole my other cat nomination. You son of a bitch.
Good.
All right. Anyways. All right.
All the cat movies down there.
All right. Zach. Agree? Disagree? Haven't seen.
Haven't seen.
Haven't seen. Brian.
I see it.
Right choice.
I'll put an F tier.
F tier. Yes, I would also go a strong F tier. That movie's awful. Jordan.
Yeah, I worked in the theater when this came out, and I think me and everyone that went to see it would agree F tier.
F tier. Richie.
F for feline.
F for feline. Yes, our second feline movie. Yeah, don't make movies with cat in the title. I think it's going to be bad news.
I love cats. I'm so sorry, but
yeah, it's not a good night for cats, JPO. I know you love cats.
Cat in the Hat would also go down.
You don't love that. You love cats, like the things, not the movie, not the movie.
Yeah,
Like
there's some side cats. It was like Quiet Place or slow movies. So it could be good.
Movies of dogs look so much better, like fixed.
Yeah.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Zach. Anybody?
Yeah, Coming to America.
Dang it.
To America. Okay, the sequel Coming to America. Brian.
You stole my nomination, Zach.
Okay, so you would agree then? All right.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, I haven't seen it, so I can't chime in. Jordan.
That one's more like a D to me.
D.
So I just
Okay.
say D. Yeah,
All right. Richie.
not quite enough.
I think it's not a very good sequel at all, but like it has one or two moments. So I put D.
D. Okay. So 2 F's, 2 D's. JPO, you might be the tie here.
I'm the nice guy. C.
C. Okay, so I think it actually ends up in like a D tier. It just skirts out of there. So
Yeah.
okay,
All right.
just skirts it.
right.
Brian,
More worse choices on
Yeah,
here.
good to have a backup or a plan. Cop and a half.
cop and a half. Okay. All right.
I know Roger Ebert disagrees. Was that Roger Ebert there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big
Well, I
fight,
mean,
yeah.
I don't think you would put it in like a. Well, I mean, he gave it like a marginal thumbs up. Me, it's like a guilty pleasure. I'll go D, but I understand if it's F tier because it's a guilty pleasure.
For me, it's a blind spot. I have not seen it.
Okay. Richie.
I would go D as well. I think it's I get why people wouldn't like it.
I'm fascinated by watching Burt Reynolds post-divorce be miserable in that movie, so I get some enjoyment out of that. JPO.
D as well. D.
D. Zach, have you seen it?
I haven't seen.
Okay, that's another one that skirts right out of there, just barely. Okay.
We're not talking about the sequel with Lou Diamond Phillips for Cop and a Half.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I do have a backup as well because mine would have been Cats or Catwoman, but I'll go the Crow remake from last year. That movie sucks. The Crow.
Okay.
Yes, the not Brandon Lee one, the other one.
Okay.
So Jordan, what do you think?
That movie I skipped, so I have not seen it.
Okay, Richie.
Yeah, I put it in D. There's elements of a good movie here, but it is pretty bad.
You could just say fuck that movie and just put it in the F tier, but all right. JPO.
Well, you never really hate me then. C. Again, I'm going to be that nice guy.
Oh no.
I don't hate elements. I don't.
All right, Zach
Haven't seen.
and Brian.
I also haven't seen it.
Well, you sons of bitches, you got it out of this F tier. It's another D tier. Jordan.
So mine, I'm really curious if people actually agree because I think
Don't you dare say Casablanca.
No, I'm not going to say that. But
Chicago.
but But I do think that it's the most overrated movie of all time. I'm
Oh,
going to say
God.
Citizen Kane because I think that movie
No,
is
you
boring
can't
as
put it
shit.
an F.
That's
Yeah,
not an F tier.
that
No,
movie
it's not.
sucks. It is an F. It's a
That was
definite
a
F tier.
waste.
You don't understand how ahead of that time that movie was.
No, I don't care how
Hey,
ahead
we're
of that
talking-
time. I wasn't alive when it came out, so I don't care.
An F.
Richie?
No, it's the
No, you,
this is the biggest disconnect ever. Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
JPO?
I was kidding. I'm mad because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zach?
Yeah, I saw it once. It's been so long since I've seen it, so I'm gonna say I haven't seen just because I don't remember anything about it. So
All right. Brian?
I've already seen a spoof on the critic, not the movie, so I haven't seen.
No, it's an A. It's not an F tier. Like nowhere near an F tier. This is on the same line as
Beer,
Cats.
see
Okay?
that?
It's like a B tier, yeah, because the two A's.
Yeah.
Boring. You play that clip.
All right.
Don't play
Yeah.
that clip.
No, I'm not going to play that clip. not enough for that. All right, so there we go. All right, we got some of the garbage out of the way, or some of the ones we think are
That's
garbage.
fine.
So there you go.
I
Fine.
got
All
the
right.
D's and F's.
All right, Richie. All right, at least we got some stuff in the the lower area.
Yeah.
We'll get to the C's because I'm sure might like last time we might get to a round where we want to nominate the C tiers for
Not
the C
B
movies. Yeah, like we did for the B movies. We'll see. But Richie, where do you want to start officially?
Let's go start with Casino Royale.
Casino
I think
Royale. All right.
Yeah, the first. I just think it's fitting given that we are gearing up for another sort of James Bond, saga here at some point. I'm sure the casting will be announced relatively soon. But yeah, this was the first Daniel Craig movie. We did not expect. Daniel Craig was relatively unknown, and yeah, I saw this like while I was in UK, and like pretty jet lagged, didn't know what to expect, and this movie rules. It's one of my favorite James Bond movies of all time, I think Daniel Craig just slips in the role seamlessly. I think the action is fantastic. Yeah, the opening on the roof, the set piece on the roof is amazing. I think Mads Mikkelsen's a great villain, and I think it's just a really, really, really good James Bond movie. So yeah, yes.
All right, JBO, what do you say about Casino Royale?
Yeah, it's the Bond that made me care about, or Craig made me care about Bond. Probably going to do a hell of a lot for me. I haven't gone back, but I don't know if I'm at S tier, but I am definitely at an A tier.
A tier. All right, Zach.
have not gotten around to the Daniel Craig Bond yet. I'm still working my way. I haven't gotten around to him yet.
Brian.
Yeah, I do enjoy Casino Royale. It's been a long time since I've seen it due for rewatch, but I remember enjoying it a lot. I wouldn't say S. I would give it A tier because it's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah, and I'll go S tier because it's definitely like a top 5 Bond movie for me. And yeah, this Skyfall are my two favorite of the Craigs. Yeah, great action, even great tension, with the actual gambling stuff. Good love story. So yeah, it works all around as a good Bond movie. It's a good starter. Like even if you haven't seen a Bond movie, like you can watch this first one of the Craigs and kind of get the idea, and it's good stuff. So yeah, I'll go S tier. Jordan.
Yeah, that's an easy S tier for me. I'm a huge Bond guy, and yeah, Daniel Craig. Yeah, great introduction. Mads Mikkelsen makes a great villain, and yeah, you just see that he fits right in with like all the cast of characters like Judi Dench and Jeffrey Wright and those guys, and Eva Green. She makes a pretty good Bond girl. So yeah, I'll say S tier.
All right, so we got 3 S's and 2 A's. So the 3 S's is enough for now. Usually by the end of the show, it probably needs about 4 to hang in there, but we'll see how it hangs tight. But JPO, we'll go to you for your first kind of official pick. I know we did the garbage, but what you got?
Good. I think one of my favorite Spielberg movies, Catch Me If You Can. There you go, right there. And Castaway. So yeah, this is my first favorite Leo movie here. Really made him stand out for me here. I think it's just a tremendously interesting tale here. The trip Leo goes through. It's a great movie.
Yeah, sounds good. Zach, Catch Me If You Can.
It's funny because that was actually going to be the one I was going to say.
Hey,
obvious S tier for me. my favorite Leo DiCaprio movie and one of my favorite Tom Hanks movies. I enjoy their chemistry. I would love to see them do another movie. So yeah, obvious S tier.
All right, 2 S's so far, Brian.
I also go with S tier. It's in my 128. I love the score by John Williams. Great opening sequence. Great cast around it. Christopher Walken, Doug, Amy Adams popping up in there. S tier.
Yeah, like it's not quite in my 128 and whatnot, but for this list, it's on my list of S tiers, like for this tier ranker for sure. Yeah, I think it's a very strong movie. Leo had a good December of 2002 because you could watch Catch Me If You Can and Gangs of New York in the same multiplex, which is pretty cool. That he had a Scorsese movie and a Spielberg movie in theaters at the same time, which is pretty awesome.
Good double feature, yeah.
So yeah, good kicking off year for him. And yeah, this movie just clicks, and yeah, it's very entertaining, very fast paced. Leo gives a great wide range performance here, so yeah, I'll go S. Jordan.
Yeah, this is an easy S tier for me, and yeah, I think that's great. Yeah, just Leo doing his thing, and this time with Spielberg, it's a true story, and like kind of shocking that it's true, but and just him doing all kinds of stuff, being a pilot and a doctor, and I forget the other one. He's 3, but yeah, and yeah, just really good from start to finish. I mean, everything about this movie is spot on. Even the credits are fun, and the score. Yeah, so yes, or I mean S.
Yes for S. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Richie.
Yeah, I would definitely say S tier. Yeah, this is, you talk about like Spielberg, Scorsese. This feels like a Scorsese movie. Very, it's a great cat and mouse film, and yeah, I think it sort of opened the door for Leo to get to be taken seriously, more serious as an actor, as well as Gangs in New York. But I think this sort of solidified him as a more kind of serious actor, to be taken, that kind of put him in that kind of pantheon of one of the better actors in Hollywood today. So yeah, S.
All right, clean sweeps. That'll definitely hang up in that S tier for sure. It's pretty safe. So nicely done, JPO. Got yourself a clean sweep there to kick it off. Mr. Shelton, what you got first?
I'm leaving now. I don't know how now. Good night.
All right, yeah, like George Costanza. All right, everybody, thanks. That's it for me.
Hey,
and I'm out. Oh wait, hi.
You're the idiot snore.
I've got music for that. Thanks, guys. I got a thing here to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my pick is going to be I'm a big sports guy, and I'm going to go with Cinderella Man. I think it has a great performances from both Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti, and it's very old school, but it draws you in the entire time. And I know it has Renee Zellweger in it, but it's like to me, it's just like it's a performance I can watch from her. So Cinderella Man.
Cinderella Man. Okay. Brian, we'll see about Cinderella Man.
Yeah, I saw it for the first time last year where I really a lot that first time over the Piersco. It's a decent movie. It's a bit overhyped a little bit, but I did enjoy Paul Giamatti's performance. I got an Oscar for it. I would put it S tier. I'll probably put it A tier.
Yeah, no, this is a really good one that I rewatched. Not that long ago when me and Jacob were doing like some Paul Giamatti movies. Yeah, all the performances are excellent. The period piece stuff works. Yeah, even the boxing scenes are pretty good. It's not like one of my all-time favorites. I don't have it on my S tier list, but I give it a strong A. I do think it's a very strong movie, and I did enjoy my latest rewatch. So go.
Yeah, so I think Cinderella Man's great. I was very late to it. I probably saw it like a couple of years after it came out, but it was really, really good. Yeah, I think that it's one of the few Renee Zellweger movies that I like. I'm not a huge fan of hers, but she's pretty good in this one. And Russell Crowe, Paul Giamatti, yeah, all those guys. So I don't have it in quite an S, but A. Yeah, I think A is a good spot for it.
All right, Richie, Cinderella Man.
And I feel like I need to go Chris Crocker on this bitch. You remember him, and go leave Renee Zellweger alone. I think she's fine. I don't know. But yeah, But yeah, I like Cinderella Man a lot. I think it's really good, a really good boxing movie. It's got a lot of heart. I just don't have it in that top echelon like the other movies. So, but it's a strong A. So I'll go A.
All right, and JPO, run us out.
Damn it, Richie, you had me at a low. Yeah, we were next earlier, hey. Yeah, I'm with the A category. I'm gonna also get my hand on to go A.
Hey, all right.
Solid
So
play.
our first solid one in the A tier there. Okay, and we'll scoot up to Brian. We're along here. What you got?
Yeah, I'll go with an action film on this one. I'll bring up Captain America: Civil War on this one for S tier.
Okay.
Yeah, for the MCU films we have on this is my favorite one of them. It's my third favorite of them. Love it how it's like Avengers 2.5 as film. I love the action with the whole airport sequence. Our first introduction to Spider-Man and Black Panther. Great chemistry there. I will give it S tier for Civil War.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I'll go like a strong A because it is very good. Only because there's another Captain America movie on this list I have higher in the S tier, and just I have a few plot issues here and there with Civil War, mainly a lot of plot convenience with Baron Zemo's plan and a camera in the middle of nowhere on an abandoned road. But it's just there's some quibbles that get to me on my rewatches. But the action is good, and I like the chemistry between everybody. Obviously, yeah, I'll give a strong A to Avengers 3.5 or whatever the hell this movie is.
It's weird you have a brand new world ahead of this, but that's fine. Yeah, we know.
What's that?
Yeah, you said he had a Captain America movie ahead of this, and I just dragged it was brand new world. That's fine.
Yeah, Brave New World. That's my S tier.
Yeah. But it's Hydra. I mean, I don't know. They can have cameras wherever they want. I don't know. You don't see them, but yeah. So Brian stole my pick that I was actually going to bring up because Civil War is my favorite MCU movie. It's my number one. And I absolutely love Captain America: Civil War just because it's fun to just kind of see. I mean, you don't want politics in every single movie that you do, but just do it for one in the way that they did it. They made it interesting, not boring, unlike some things like Star Wars Episode 1 and the boring politics. But here it's not boring, and it's very interesting. And yeah, that scene where Captain America and Iron Man are fighting each other. You think they're damn near going to kill each other. They're just going at it like crazy. He's trying to rip that thing out of his chest, and it's just like pretty powerful stuff. And for me, I actually liked Baron Zemo as a villain. He's just like a quiet, kind of calculating villain that's not this like kind of world-ending villain that we always get, and it's something different, and I appreciated that, and just seeing that airport scene, that was really cool. We had our first intro to Spider-Man with the underoos. I used to have a shirt that said that, but I wore it out because I wore it all the time. But yeah, so I'll say an easy S.
Okay, Richie.
Yeah, I'm sort of leaning towards a strong A as well. I really like the film a lot, but yeah, I have another one in the series higher. Might bring up soon. But yeah, it is really good. I like the ultimate fight scene in the airport. Yeah, it's just it doesn't hit for me as much as the other two, but it's still really good. So I'll go A.
Okay. All right. Yeah, JPO.
Yeah, I'm actually very close. I believe what Pest said earlier. There's one captain that I have slightly higher, but I really dig this one as well. So A.
Okay. And Zach.
Yeah. So it's not my favorite Captain America movie. So because of that, I'm going to give it an A.
Okay. So all right, 2 and 4.
But also, you guys should read the Marvel Civil War comics, because that greatly enhanced my enjoyment of this movie. Those comics are some of the best, like top tier Marvel comics.
All right.
So
yeah, so it's on me, right? Oh well, how about I'll go you know what? R.I.P. Gene Hackman. Let's go Crimson Tide. A movie that I've just grown in my affection for, especially over the last year or so. And my rewatches, I just finished the Cinephiles, did a 3-part thing on Crimson Tide, which is great. Man, this is it's a thriller from Tony Scott that just just clicks and just slaps like all around. Denzel and Gene Hackman, just two powerhouse actors going toe to toe. You got the enclosed space stuff with the tensions rising. Got some decent action there with them doing a little submarine battle in the middle of this movie, and a great story about like this mutiny and what it means to have regulations and the implications of a nuclear war if they launch these missiles, without the proper authorization. And yeah, it just a really tight script, really tight direction. Just a hell of a 90s thriller. So I'm gonna shoot my shot for Crimson Tide. I think this movie gets better and better every time I watch it. Jordan?
Yeah. Crimson Tide's awesome. Yeah. It's like if I'm wrong, then we're at war. God help us all. Like Gene Hackman's really good. Denzel, James Gandolfini, and there's an actor in this movie named Matt Craven. You can probably see him in the cast list, but he looks just like a childhood friend that I had growing up, like exactly like him. So like I would like send him pictures of that guy sometimes. But yeah, the movie's really good, and it's a movie that just barely squeaks into my S tier. So I will say S, but it'll be a lower S when it comes down to voting. But for right now, I'll say S.
Okay, Richie.
Yeah, I watched this for Wheel of Movies, and it was really, really good. I love the score for this movie is fantastic. Gene Hackman just being that sort of the gruff, sit in his ways sort of dude, and then just be up against the antithesis of that kind of the playing off each other is really, really good. And then even the supporting cast is really good. Young Steve Zahn in there as well. But yeah, so I'd give it an S. I think I really enjoyed this film a lot. So yeah.
JPO.
I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it. Go get on that, man. Do it for Gene.
I'm gonna feel bad now.
Yeah.
This is one that was in my S tier. I saw it earlier this year, actually, for the first time.
Crimson Tide.
And I really like the chemistry between Hackman and Washington, and it just a lot of thrills, very intense. So yes, S tier.
Okay.
Philo? What is Philo?
I don't know. Never used it.
I'm not sure.
You rent it with those Amazon credits, JPO. Watch it. I'm sure you can get it for like $3.
I would do new.
Oh, Philo, that's a streaming service. PHILO, yeah.
Yeah. But for me, it's been a while since I've seen it. Due for a rewatch. I love the score and the Simpsons parody they did for Tide. So I'll give it a low S.
Okay. Sweet. We'll still be a clean sweep for people who have seen it. So there we go.
All right.
Nicely done. All right. Jordan, what you got?
Well, since Brian took mine, then I'm gonna go for one that like I don't know if everyone's gonna vibe with me, but I just want to shout it out and see what people say. It's a personal favorite that I grew up with, and I talk about it all the time. But Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. Let's go Cool Runnings, because I think we should have at least one a family movie, at least in the S or A tier. And I think this is one of the best that starts with the letter C. I mean, feel the rhythm, feel the ride, and it's just like there's great comedy in there. There's great chemistry from like all the Jamaican guys, but then John Candy, and just that's inspirational. You got some sports in there, for me, it just has just about everything I love in a great family movie, especially those 90s sports movies that Disney was churning out back in the 90s. So yeah, I'll say Cool Runnings.
Why'd you have to pick another Hans Zimmer movie, Jordan? God,
I know, right?
Copycat. What's wrong with you?
Hans Zimmer, sorry.
Richie.
Yeah, I really like this movie when I first saw it as a kid. I don't go back to it a lot, but yeah, I mean, it's obviously literally quotable and stuff. And yeah, it is definitely John Kenny's better movies. I probably, just because I haven't seen it in a while, I would go A, but it's a strong A. So yeah, that would be right there.
Yeah.
All right. JPO, Cool Runnings.
Yeah, I'm very torn between A and F, but I think because I kept almost putting it on my list, I'm gonna go S. I think it's a great film. I love candy, so I actually will link into the S for this one.
I love candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Zach?
Yeah, this is a strong S for me. Yeah, it has the great performances, especially John Candy, and you get the sports action, you get the comedy, and it's a great story. So S tier.
Okay. Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Wolf, who hates this movie, wants to remake it for some weird reason. He watched Best to Worst this past week.
Yeah, that was a weird take.
Yes, it was. I do enjoy Cool Runnings. I agree with you. You should have family film in your S or A, but there's a different one on this list I like more. I will give it an S.
Let me guess, you're gonna say Casper, huh?
Maybe. Casper.
Hey, Casper's pretty good too. This is one I kind of had on that border as well. Like I kind of have it on like the maybe. It's like right on the cusp because it is very good and it does kind of get me in the feels near the end of it. Especially with that Hans Zimmer score. Screw it, I'll give it an S. Yeah, why not? We'll have a film movie.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with it. All right, there we go. I mean, it might end up being a little lower when we do rank some of these movies in here, but yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. So Richie, we are back down to you, sir. What you got?
All right. Scroll down.
Mhm.
Let's try. If I could, I'll do it now. Let's just go. The Captain America one that I mentioned before. Let's go. Winter Soldier. I think it's the best solo MCU solo film or about a character. It's just a great spy thriller espionage film, and it's just fantastically directed, written, and I don't think any MCU is in terms of just being just about one character has topped it so far. So it's one of my favorite MCU movies all time. So I'll go Winter Soldier for S.
All right, JPO, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, this is the Captain America I was thinking about as well earlier here. I love Civil War. This one just eats it out. I think it was also a pleasant surprise that the first Captain America he's just fine. I want to go back to, but Winter Soldier and Civil War are the ones I definitely go back to. I think it's just a great action spy piece and one of the good smaller but still in a huge way MCU movies. Because it focuses more on certain characters. So S.
Okay.
I would also say, Jonathan, were you here when I nominated Citizen Kane for F tier? Because I think it's the most.
I know he wasn't there. I don't think
he wasn't there. That's
one
why
of
I
the
put
most
in there.
boring movies ever made, and it's vastly overrated. Yeah, I did that.
Anyway, hey Zach, what do you think about?
It's a very important movie in the history of cinema. A lot of the techniques we use today were started in this movie. I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, Zach.
So this is not my favorite Captain America movie. You can probably guess which one I like a little bit more.
Brave New World.
Brave New World, Anthony Mackie.
No.
Yeah.
This is higher than Civil War, but it's still in that high A range. So.
Okay. Brian.
Yeah, I do like Winter Soldier. I don't love it, but I do enjoy it. Love Mark Ruffalo's villain. Love seeing Danny Pudi from Comedian pop up there as a cameo.
Okay.
I will give it a A.
No, I'd go
awesome.
S tier. Yeah, Winter Soldier is my favorite of the Captain America movies. I just think I love the story of the movie about the aspect of freedom versus safety and whatnot. How far do we take each of those things? The kind of moral debates within the stuff. And the actual individual action sequences are really well done. Yeah, the elevator sequence, the kind of highway chase, and then fight, all that stuff is great. And I think performance is just he just kills it here. So I'd go S tier for Winter Soldier. Jordan?
So I'm actually of the camp that I'm not against having multiple movies from the same franchise in the S tier if they're good enough and they're warranted, So I could have seen a world where Civil War and Winter Soldier could have made it, but that's fine. Because Winter Soldier is great as well. I love Winter Soldier also. I think it's really, really amazing. And all the Bucky stuff, when he first becomes the Winter Soldier, it's He looks like really badass. And then just making a spy espionage thriller. You got some unconventional people in there. You also got Gary Shandling doing the Hail Hydra in there. And then you have Robert Redford as like pretty much the main villain just about. And yeah, it was really good. Also shout out Toby Jones in this. So yeah, it's really good stuff. And yeah, the Russos were on point with this one. So yeah, I'll say S tier.
Okay, so hang up in there for right now. All right, JPO, right back around to you, sir. What you got?
Oh, hello there. Let me see here. Let's go with Cabin in the Woods, man. That's a movie that I was excited for. Got the rails for a little bit here. I think it's supposed to be before Thor was Thor, come out after Thor was Thor. Regardless, it's a Joss Whedon, Drew Goddard script. He's going to do some really cool stuff finally around. He's doing more now. He's one of the writers of the next Ryan Gosling flick. This is a fun meta horror, good cast too. I love Franz the Stoner. Who, by the way, evidently was actually in really good shape. That's why he had to wear such heavy sweaters. Because they were like, you're in good shape. What are you doing? You're a stoner. So they had to cover him up. But yeah, it's really fun. Bonkers ending too. Like I like that it doesn't hold back. So yeah, Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. Okay. Yeah, Zach.
That was actually one of the ones I was considering bringing up next.
Hey, I'm stealing it.
Yeah, JPO, you stole one of my nominations too. That's fine. Hey, totally fine because I can nominate something else. Great, sounds good.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can't get too mad at it. Exactly.
No, of course.
As you can tell, this is an S tier movie for me. I really enjoy the horror aspects and kind of like making it something different and unique. So S tier.
S tier. Okay.
And also, you had to nominate another Phil Lord and Chris Miller project that's coming up. So they did Cabin in the Woods, right? I'm making sure I don't
Drew
have
Goddard.
that
Drew
wrong.
Goddard.
Oh yeah,
Drew Goddard, Josh
sorry.
Drew Goddard directing.
Okay, yeah. Looking at a Project Hail Mary, and Drew Goddard was connected to that too. So I'm like,
he's writing the screenplay for that, kind of like he did for The Martian. No, The Martian was written by that guy Andy Weir wrote the book, and then Drew Goddard wrote the screenplay, just like Project Hail Mary.
Okay, so yeah, that must be connected. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But Brian.
Yeah, this is on the list as well. Love the horror comedy aspect. Love seeing Bradley Whitford, Richard Jenkins, and tech guys working behind the scenes. Love seeing Super Weaver showing up toward the end. I'll give it S as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, 100%. Cabin in the Woods is on my list. I love this movie to pieces. It's one of those ones I just showed a lot of people too. Once I got it on Blu-ray, I was like, no, I swear, even if you only kind of like horror movies, you're gonna love this movie because of how self-aware it is. All the meta commentary. The bigger a horror fan you are, like as you go along, the more references you'll even get. I just devoured every special feature I could find about like even the unused monsters they didn't get to in the movie that they had created. They had like a blob, for the blob. They had like all these little ones that like ghoulies, critters, like all these like ones. They basically thought of like every movie monster or creature you could possibly think of in some of these sequences. You can see test footage on the Blu-ray. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, that third act is one of those bonkers third acts ever. I saw this movie 3 times opening weekend just to get that like theater audience response experience. Just kept going back for more. No, this is an easy S tier for me.
Yeah. So earlier in our chat, I was talking about maybe doing a podcast of movies that have the worst endings, but you could do ones with the best endings because this is a movie that has one of the best endings. This is really, really good. And it's a great horror movie. Now, this list is just really, really stacked, and I don't quite put it in the S tier just for this list. For other lists, there might make the S tier, but it is at the top of my A tier, like right at the top. So I wouldn't be mad if it ended up in the S, but I'm gotta say A for right now.
Boo! All right,
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's definitely S. Especially the ending. It's bonkers. Yeah, horror comedy is sort of my favorite, one of my favorite subgenres, and I think it's great. Yeah, it's funny how this is like. I don't think they expected maybe. Yeah, this is before Chris Hemsworth blew up, and they didn't expect it maybe him to blow up as much as he did. So, and this movie came out afterwards. So yeah, it was yeah, it's a really fun time. So yeah, it belongs in S.
All right. So S tier for Cabin in the Woods.
Where did Brian go? Am I paying bad attention? Where Brian?
I don't know. I just asked. I'm not sure.
right.
So maybe it's bedtime. I don't know. Zach, what you got?
Okay, I'm gonna bring up one that I don't know how people are what people think of it, but I'm gonna bring in some sci-fi, and I'm gonna go Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Okay.
I think that
Richie, mute your mic. Your bird's talking again.
Yeah, your magpies.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need your magpies chiming in on what they think is S tier. All right, thanks.
We had something the other night. We had Dan skip Allen.
Yeah.
but
we had.
Close Encounters of
But I
the
was just gonna say that we had Dan skip Allen with some cicadas the other night. They were just like the whole time. Yeah. Nature.
A great performance from Richard Dreyfuss. I think this is a really unique and fun and good story that just sucks you in, and I was really drawn to it, and so I'm gonna go with Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah. Right. I know you and Jonathan would not be getting along tonight.
Yeah.
Close Encounters I do like. I do think it's really solid Spielberg. It's not one of the ones I go back to in his filmography a lot, but it's one I revisit like every 3 or 4 years. My last rewatch was very good. I think Dreyfuss's chemistry with the family and the contention there is great. You get Melinda Dillon from A Christmas Story in there running around with them trying to find out the truth, and it has a great third act as well with all the reveals. So it's a really good movie. It's not one of my like top tier Spielbergs. Didn't quite make my S tier on this one, but I think it's strong. It is a good movie. So I'll go with that.
I think it's really good. Like I really do dig Close Encounters. I think it's a great sci-fi, and I'm really looking forward to Steven Spielberg's next sci-fi, as long as it's like on the level, because I haven't been impressed with him for a while, but I want to have an open mind and hope he can get back to greatness. But the movie's just really good, just like them trying to figure out what the hell this thing is, and the like tones it makes, like do 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 do, like but I don't quite have it in the S tier, but it's a solid A, so I'll say A.
Hey, he's back. Where'd you go, man?
Yeah, man, Wi-Fi quite telling me, that's why.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you said A tier, Jordan? Okay.
Yeah.
Brian, you want to chime in real quick on Close Encounters?
Yeah, I do enjoy Close Encounters, actually. It's a new Spielberg film for me. I do enjoy the space aspect. I would give it an S.
An S, okay. All right, we're back down to Richie. What do you and your magpies think about Close Encounters? I know you're having a close encounter with them right now.
Me and Magpies seem to differ. And again, he's like, "Well, no. Why don't you vote Christmas in the Cranks?" I'm like, "I'm not voting for that movie. I let him put it."
Oh, that was one of my alternates for the F tier. We could throw that in there too.
Same here. Same. That's another one.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to the F tier.
That was my next one. I was about to say that I saw Cats and went.
You guys want to do that real quick? We can throw that in there. I'll throw it in there.
Yeah,
put it in there.
Throw it in there.
Here's premise that's dumb and oh my god.
Yeah, God forbid if you move into that neighborhood and you're Jewish, they'd probably lynch you.
Gives a shit. And then just tell your daughter the honesty. Like, fucking come on, the whole thing is contrived.
Yeah. All right, anyways, there you go.
Well, Close Encounters I appreciate more than I sort of love. I think it's a great achievement. It's a decent movie, but I just don't have that love for it. Other people do, but I'll give it an A. And I'm glad Brian came back because it made me feel less bad about going. So I better probably.
Although my wife was quite telling me for some good reason, it was working good.
Yeah. But anyway, I should probably. Yeah, it was a short time, but a good time. Please vote Clerks to the SD. Thanks.
Okay.
The Clerks.
Clerks. Well, Clerks and Clerks too.
Clerks and Clerks too. Oh, okay.
I might do that. I might do one of those.
We'll see one of those. I would agree with one of those for us there. We'll see which one.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. JP, what do you say about Close Encounters before we get there?
I'm a bad C guy. I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. No, it's all right. All right. So we got 2 and 3. So it'll be right around Civil War area. There you go. Okay. Well, Brian's back now, so he can actually nominate. What you got?
Yeah, I'll go with a comedy on this one. Let's go Coming to America for S tier.
Okay.
Great A. Murphy romantic rom-com. Great dual performance with him playing all different characters. He's just a guy who goes to Queens just to find a bride, and this is a normal guy working in McDonald's. Doesn't complain. Meets his future bride. I do love seeing Jimmy Dore Jones as his father, and Arsenio Hall's great as his best friend. I'll go S tier.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
I would probably go A tier. It's not one of my go-to like favorite comedies, but I did rewatch it not that long ago, like maybe like a year or two ago, and it was a good rewatch, and I did very much enjoy it. I like how kind of positive he is just about everything. It's like just one of those movies where it's like, oh, I'm happy to mop the floor and clean up the messes, take out the trash. He just isn't kind of enjoying like the little things in life that I appreciate. So yeah, it's a good kind of fish out of water story in a reverse way, where like it's not like he doesn't know things about the world. He just doesn't know kind of how normal people live, and it's a unique story, and I appreciate it. So it is good. I'll give it an A.
I think the more that I watch Coming to America, like, it gets better when I watch it. Like, it's just really, really good. And yeah, I think some people even forget that it's a John Landis movie. So, like, from the director of Animal House and Blues Brothers and American Werewolf in London and Trading Places, some of those. But I think that it's really fun. It's funny. It's like Eddie Murphy at his best. Like, he's really solid. So I'll say S. Yeah.
Okay. JPO.
I love a couple of those 80s Eddie Murphy movies, and this is one of them, man. So maybe that's why I don't hate the second one, because I just really wanted to like it. But no, this one's great. I'm going to agree with S.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And Zach?
I do like this movie. I think it is funny. It's not quite S tier for me, but it is A tier.
A tier. Okay, so it'll kind of stay where it is, actually, right next to Casino. We'll see if it drops out over time. So all right, we are back to me. Let's go old school. Let's get a classic in here, and hopefully one that people vibe with if you've seen it. Let's go Paul Newman and a little Cool Hand Luke. Great dad movie. So once I can find it down here again, it's a lot easier when I have A through Z to find stuff quickly than when it's all C's.
Yeah, right.
They're in alphabetical.
C's,
They're in alphabetical order. I just have to find them. All right, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna go Cool Hand Luke. This has always been one of my favorite of like these kind of old school, just really cool like Paul Newman movies. He's part of like this prison camp sort of a thing. He's doing some time. It's like a work camp. And it's still like a fascinating, still works as kind of a prison movie, and even a prison break movie near the end. The George Kennedy is great as the kind of bully of the group who eventually warms up to him. You get a lot of nods from other movies to this one, like Toy Story 3 and The Sandlot, all kind of reference Cool Hand Luke. Paul Newman is just an absolute star in this one. It's just a great kind of hangout movie and a fascinating sort of character study of this guy who he only went to jail because he was bored and he wanted to try something new. So it's fun stuff. I'll go S tier for Cool Hand Luke and see what happens here. Jordan?
Yeah, I went to jail because he was bored and he probably regretted it after a while, but because he got like abused in there. But from a guy that can eat 50 eggs. My parents had Cool Hand Luke like ever since I was a little kid, just sitting on the shelf. We still have it on VHS, and for years and years I never watched it because I just grew up with like an aversion to old movies, which now I like have a little aversion, but not much. Like for the most part, I'll watch almost anything. I mean, I'll give anything a chance. So like I'm like trying to like get over that because there's a lot of great classic movies, but Cool Hand Luke's is a great a movie. You got to get used to them chains that you're wearing, and it's probably one of the best prison movies out there for me. So this is an easy S.
All right, JP, have you seen Cool Hand Luke?
There's films from 1990. I haven't seen this.
Yeah. We probably put a clip of it on Seen and Heard one time. Were you there for that?
I might have gotten the point because I'm aware of it. I'm good at that, but I don't have it.
Yeah, right. Okay. Zach, have you seen Cool Hand Luke?
I did that with the A's thing too, an ASAC question once.
I have not gotten around to it yet.
Oh man, Brian, have you seen Cool and Luke?
I have actually for the dad tournament, actually.
Okay,
Yes,
there you go.
there we go.
Nice. There you go.
And yeah, it's a good movie. I love the references to other movies, like Austin said, and yeah, good escape movie. I'll give it an S.
An S. Okay, so still got 3 votes, and there'll be S's. So we'll see where that ends up because it's technically a clean sweep, but we'll see kind of it hangs on. All right, Jordan, what you got?
Yeah, so you went with an old school one. I'll go with a very new school one, very recent one that just blew me away. Then when I saw it, I had to like sit in the theater and just like contemplate what I had just watched because the music and the credits and just everything hits so well.
Sir, we're trying to clean up. Can you please leave, sir? You've been here for 20 minutes, sir. Please.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm waiting for post-credit scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the post-credit scene, which I already knew that it was.
Sir, the credits ended half an hour ago, sir. Please.
Yeah,
I'll just stand over here.
But
yeah,
but the movie's Civil War, so I knew that wasn't gonna have a post-credit scene, but but it's really good though. Yeah, like it's one of my favorites of the decade. I think it's just really, really powerful. I mean, Alex Garland. Like after seeing that, like it makes me want to watch anything that he does. Which I don't know if he's gonna do anymore. If he's like semi-retired or what's going on, I don't know. But yeah, and the cast too. That's what really brought more attention to Kaylee Spaney for me, and Jesse Plemons. He's very haunting in it, and like it's just like a foreshadowing of like something that could maybe happen in our country. I don't think it will for a while, but I mean someday maybe. But yeah, so but and also a shout out to the way that they do photography too. Like it just seems like some of those like Time Magazine or National Geographic or like different like photos of the war that just look beautiful. So yeah, and it's a kind of a road trip movie of sorts. So I'll say S.
JPO, not Captain America Civil War, but just Civil War. Yes.
Yeah. No, it was one of my favorites last year. Yeah, it was a really good movie. Like you said, it's a good, like, nice, like, sit down, think about it here. I liked it so much too that I actually had a really good trivia poll. The older guy that's with them, his name is Steven Henderson. I was the only one that knew his name when we did like a picture and he was this actor. Because I remember looking that dude up afterwards. He was like, hey, he was really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone's great. This might be one of, if not the best, Kristen Dunst performance. I thought she did great. My only hesitancy is like I want to see it. I always saw the ones. I kind of want to see it again, see like if it still holds up. Like in my heart is at an S tier, but like with like other things that I've seen multiple times, I'm at the moment probably really high A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach?
I have not seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 Trichet Forfields in my S tier. This was one of them. I did love it a lot. Yeah, Steven Henderson, he's a great character actor, actually. I love seeing him pop up in different things.
Yeah.
And love the score, love the chemistry between Kay Spady and Kirsten Dunst. I'll give it an S tier on my list.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll give it an S tier as well. Yeah, I had it on my top 12 last year. Yeah, great movie that has stuck with me. Yeah, like almost every scene of that movie is like stuck with me since I saw it. I watched it one other time. Yeah, it's not gonna be one of those you want to like rewatch over and over again, like just as one of those types of movies, but one that I'll probably revisit like once a year or something like that. And I argued that I think the third act of that movie, the Siege of DC, is like one of the best action scenes I've seen in the last 10 years or so. Like just the way it's staged. The intensity of it, yeah, the way it's kind of set up and then pays off, really good stuff. So, yeah, I'd go like a S. Like it'd be like a lower S just because of all the stuff.
Can I retroactively? Can I bump mine? I'll go S. I'll bump it.
You can go S. We haven't done yet. So
yeah, I feel like I'm holding back just to hold back, but like I did love it enough to where I feel pretty strong.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, that makes it a clean sweep then. So the people who've seen it.
Well,
so there you go. Okay.
I don't get a stingy one on that.
Yeah.
But Stephen Henderson, he was briefly in Dune Part 2 as like some kind of general.
Oh yeah,
with that. So yeah,
that's right. He's one of those dudes that like again, you probably have seen him in 10 things, but you never always.
Hey,
not the third main guy.
Hooray for character actors! Am I right? Character actors, yay!
I'm saying only one that got that point. Everyone was like, I don't know.
All right. Okay. So Jordan went with Civil War. JPO, we are back down to you, sir. What's your next one?
Yeah, let me swallow this early bite.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Well, I guess I don't know if Brian's going to get to it at some point, but I'm going to steal his name. Chicago. I would like to nominate for S tier. I figured it might be. It'd be funny if it wasn't, and you go D or something.
Yes.
Really funny. But no, I don't know. I'm iffy on musicals, but like this one zips and zazzes. I really love the soundtrack to it here. What is it like? Pop, crickle, like they can do the different noises here, razzle dazzle, and of course I do love Mr. Cellophane. That's like literally one of my weird side goals is to someday, even if it's like a small like local production, get to play poor old Amos played by John C. Reilly. Great cast here. Again, maybe this is why I was defending Renee Zellweger before because she's fucking great in this. She plays her character gets to grow from like you kind of feel bad for her, although she is cheating on the husband, and like now she just wants to be the star powers, and has a really funny even third twist act when like she's kind of down on her luck again after the fame has faded and her 15 minutes are up. So I think it's a great flick. I love it. S tier.
S tier. Okay, for Chicago, Zach, have you seen it?
I have. People are not going to like what I have to say. Okay, I will say it's not horrible, but I was not a fan of it. I would give it a C because I like Cell Tango and I like some of the characters, but this is a Renee Zellweger performance I was not a fan of.
Do you not like the character, or do you not like the performance? There's a difference.
I didn't like the performance. I just thought
bullshit. But I respect your opinion.
So again, it's not horrible. It's just like it was just not a favorite of mine. So I would give it right in the middle in a C.
Okay.
Yeah, that's here for me. I do love the setup for the musical sequences. Justin White should have won the Oscar that year. I still stand by it. Okay, he's great as Amos. I love the cellophane sequence. Also, what would make her afterward trade? Actually, it's my favorite. So S tier.
Yeah. Austin.
I saw it once back in 2002 because I worked at the theater in 2002, so I did see it when it came out. I don't remember a lot of it. Like I remember thinking, like I'm still not great on musicals. I remember liking kind of the design of it and some of the performances. So I'm not gonna like crap on it. I thought it was okay for what it was, but again, I'm not as high on those types of movies as other people are. If you're into it, that's cool. It's not my bag, so I don't remember. I'll go like a B tier. I don't think it's like a bad movie. I think it's well done. Good performances. Just not my type of movie, so I wouldn't rank it like super high on this list. But I'll give it a B. I'm not gonna pass. I think it's like goodish, so it's fine. Yeah, from what I remember, it's a long time ago.
Well, if you're not gonna like what Zach has to say, then you're really not gonna like what I'm gonna say because I'm not a huge musical guy. There's only a few that I really, I didn't vibe with this one at all. I don't care about all that jazz and all that stuff and any of it. It's just not for me. This movie is a D for me. I just can't. I can't watch it. I can't do it. I don't like it. Like any of the performances, I just don't. But it's no knock on any of you guys who enjoy it. It's just not a Jordan type of
movie.
Here,
JPO, this is so it's going to join the other movie Jordan dragged down with his grades right down here in the B.
Yeah, sorry.
Dragging stuff down. B. I can live with a B. That's fine. Once it's C or below, I'd be legitimately hurt.
That's how it averages out. The two S's keep it afloat.
If anything bad happens to you, just remember he had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame.
Yeah, right. Okay. Mr. Shelton, what you got next?
There's a lot of good choices. You know what? I'm going to go with one that I watched recently. I'm going to go with Chef as my choice. Yeah, I had heard so much good about this movie, and I watched it, and I loved every minute of it. The food looked amazing. I thought the performances were great. And I really liked the chemistry and the story. So I'm going to go with Chef for S tier.
Yeah.
But Brian, what do you think?
Yeah, this is an S tier as well. Another one might be my afterward tree. I love the chemistry with John Favreau and his son. It works great with John Leguizamo. I mean, the food looks amazing. It was part of a good TV show. John Favreau did with one of the chefs there, and it's great. So S tier.
But yeah, didn't they do like an actual like a cooking show?
Yeah,
like,
the chef
right?
show.
Right? Yeah. So, but Austin.
JPO Chef is one of those ones you could like fake people out on one of your questions ASAP where it's like, what movie stars this, and it's like half MCU people, and you could try to like throw them
Oh
off
yeah,
the tent. And then
Andrew, RDJ, and ScarJo, they'll definitely say
And
Iron Man 2 or whatever.
Yeah, right. But it's like also like Oliver Platt and Russell Peters and like all these other people. Yeah, Dustin Hoffman, and people would be like, "What? What
Well,
is
then
it?"
they should know. Those are the Excelsior.
Yeah.
Right. Brian, you said S tier. I'm just making sure. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, Chef is really, really good. It's a nice, like, kind of feel good movie. A nice, like, hangout movie. Again, this character just kind of working his way through this, new profession. He's sort of starting up with his food truck, and yeah, no, it's just a really charming movie. Yeah, the food looks great. It's a very easy movie to watch. Again, for this list, I probably wouldn't go like a S tier, like up there with some of my old timers with like. Cabin in the Woods, Cool Hand Luke, Crimson Tide. But I'll go A tier. I do like Chef a lot. I think it's a really good movie. Jordan?
Yeah. So, I mean, if there's one thing that I really love, it's a good food truck because where I live, I'm in a small town and we don't have a lot of great places to eat. I've actually had like way more duds than anything, but the food trucks are always great. You can always rely on a good food truck. So, and a chef is just really great because like a lot of food trucks are either like small business owners or they're like people who like in this movie that like he gets fired from the restaurant industry because he wants to do things his way. So he just starts his own food truck so he can do it his way, and he gets to do it with his son. And yeah, it's just really heartwarming, really fun, and it makes you hungry, it makes you want to eat. So yeah, this is an S tier for me. I love Chef. So yeah.
All right, JPO, we say about Chef.
Yeah, super solid flick. I actually twice made grilled cheese this week because I said I would. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting my chef on, my Sean Favreau on. It didn't come out nearly as good, but I was happy. The second time I did better than the first time. I didn't let the cheese hit it the first time. Anyway, but yeah, no, it's a fun flick. I actually would like to, I probably could rewatch it if do just because it's a fun, breezy flick. But I'll kind of go A. Yeah, I don't know if it's an all-timer, but an A for sure.
Okay. All right. So
speaking of it, grilled cheese, I actually made one. I got a little bit left here. I added some pastrami to it, but that's a good choice to do that. So yeah.
Yeah, I went plain, but yeah, I thought about it. I should have some ham or something.
Yeah, you need some turkey or ham or something on there. Yeah,
right.
Beef it up a little bit. All right. All right.
Hold on. Turkey? I've never done that.
Oh, dude, grilled turkey and cheese, man. Butter up the bread.
Like, really good. Yeah.
Some get some of that Hawaiian bread. Oh man, yeah, good stuff. Yeah,
some Hawaiian or some sourdough, like one of
those. Yeah, good sourdough bread too. Yeah, get like a good fresh sourdough, and it's some good stuff.
Good.
Damn, I gotta go make one of those tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
It's like we talked about the movie the other night, and the JPO literally was like, "I'm gonna make grilled cheese today," and show me like, he's like, "I got my cheese right here. I'm gonna make my grilled cheese."
I was ready.
Exactly. All right, Brian, what you got?
Yeah, go try for the Trey fourth film. Let's try Challenges for S tier.
Challengers, okay.
Yeah, a movie that didn't have a good trailer, but ended up being a great movie about an old soap opera with sports between two guys and Zendaya. It's great tennis movie. Not a lot of good tennis movies out there, and the score's great. So let's try Challenges for S tier.
Okay.
Yep. Austin, what do you think?
Yeah, no, this is one that I contemplated bringing up because another one that made my top 12 last year. It was like, I think when we did our halfway through the year list, it was like at my number one, and then I had a few more things like The Substance and Saturday Night, and a few other things that kind of just slightly edged it out, but it was still in the top 5. So still a very good movie. Yeah, one of the biggest like surprises of the year, which is big for me, with the editing and the score, and like how deep ingrained you get into the story, and like the way it lays it out. It kind of bounces between the two parallel kind of time frames. Really, really good movie. Again, I would rank it lower in the S tier when we get there, just from the stuff I've seen over and over and over again, in that tier. But I would still give it an S for now, for sure.
So Challengers is really, really solid. Yeah, it didn't quite make my top of the year. What was it, last year it came out? But even so, for this one though, it will make S tier because yeah, it's really really solid. And yeah, from a movie that like didn't look like it had a lot of potential and then ended up being great. And like I'm shocked it didn't get nominated for best editing like it should have because the editing was just and the score even too. Yeah, but and I'm trying to remember where I've seen both of the two like main guys from. There's one guy Mike faced. He was in West Side Story and the Bike Riders, but the other guy I don't know quite so much. But yeah, just like fun. They make tennis sexy and just fast paced and interesting. And so yeah, I'll say S.
Yes. Okay. JPO, is it about challengers?
Yeah, no, again, super solid. Again, I'm on the cusp. Until someone probably changes the line, I'll go A again. I'll be the stingy one now.
Okay, sure. No, that's fine. Zach.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about this movie. I just have not gotten around to it yet.
Okay. All right. So we do have a 3 and 1, so it'll still kind of hang, much like the other ones right there. Again, might need 4 eventually. We'll see by the end of the show. Some of those are going to get knocked off pretty quickly when it comes to the end of the show, unless you get those clean sweeps. But yeah, I guess it's on to me. Let's go with another one that has kind of a dual title. We talked about 2 Civil War movies. I'll just bring up just plain old Casino. Let's go Casino for S tier. Yeah, no, Scorsese here. Very similar to Goodfellas, but old timey, kind of 60s Vegas. So I just love the setting. Yeah, that old time Vegas stuff. I think Pesci again is absolutely terrifying as Nicky here, and maybe even more so than he is as Tommy in Goodfellas. De Niro really holding it down as Ace. Running all these casinos and just being like that hard nose manager. Yeah, hell of a supporting cast. Sharon Stone's great. Tons of character actors kind of popping up. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but yeah, a lot of people that you would just recognize in and out of this movie. Again, a 3-hour movie that goes very, very quickly. The editing is superior here. And it's one that I've gone back to a lot. And while it's not quite like as high as Goodfellas, just because of the sheer amount of time I've seen it, man, it gets better every time I watch it. I think this movie's aging kind of like fine wine. So yeah, I'll go S tier for Casino.
Yeah, so I was debating on which movie I was going to bring up, so it makes it easier because Casino was one of them. So yeah, because Casino rules. Like it's a great like tale of like an alternate Las Vegas, like just really really like fun and like yeah, Joe Pesci is just like off the rails on this movie, but like in the best way though, and yeah, just the Taj Mahal, I think that's what it is, but yeah, and yeah, just really fun. I mean, who doesn't love Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci together? But then you got Sharon Stone in there. You got a whole mob thing going on, which is just great. You got Don Rickles; he's good in it too. But yeah, so it's a pretty easy S for me. So yeah.
All right, JPO Casino.
Love it. S tier.
S tier. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Zach.
Yeah. So I actually saw this for the first time earlier this year, and I really liked it. It's not quite S tier, but it's on the cusp, very high A tier.
Okay. Brian.
I love it. It's good to feature Goodfellas. S tier.
S tier. All right, sounds good. All right, so it'll hang in there for now, kind of right under Civil War, maybe. So that one will scoot up with a couple of votes. All right. Well, Jordan, round out this round. What do you got?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with one. I want to bring it up now because I don't. I can kind of like make my case for it versus later on, which I don't know if everyone would necessarily be vibing with me, but I love it. I think it's my favorite found footage movie of all time. So I got to go with Chronicle. Like this movie, just
you said found footage, and I thought about one that might be on mine, but not that.
Yeah,
one.
There's another one. Yeah, yeah, like this movie introduced me to Dane DeHaan and to an extent Michael B. Jordan also, and like most of the cast, honestly, like Alex Russell too. So and yeah, just so great about these guys that find like a big hole in the ground and there's some kind of alien substance in there, and when they touch it, they get gain telekinesis powers so they can move things with their mind, and they realize they can move themselves with their mind, so they're able to fly and they're just having fun like all over town doing crazy things. And then like it evolved into kind of like a villain story almost, and they got to try to stop Dane DeHaan because he comes from like an abusive home, and so yeah, but it's just really interesting how it all plays out. And I've always thought that there's room for a sequel. I don't think it's ever going to happen because Josh Trank has just kind of been run out of Hollywood, which is unfortunate. But I mean, he did. It says he was involved in the Tom Hardy Capone movie. That's not saying much because that movie, I don't know if it was that good, but yeah, just really good stuff, and it's got some funny bits in it and some like pretty cool recreation of Seattle, because I used to live in Seattle, even though the movie was actually filmed in South Africa, which is kind of interesting. Like, I don't know if that's cheaper to film there or what, but yeah. So yeah, I'll say S tier for Chronicle.
As of next, Josh is a horror movie with Victoria Justice and Robbie Amell, not Stephen Amell, Robbie Amell.
Huh,
So,
weird. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not like thrilled with that.
maybe he's got to go back to horror because they're low budgets and you got to get your foot back in the door. So Bill just.
I know he hated the studio experience, like he's like fucking Fox or whatever.
That's what I mean. It's probably like an indie, and he's just doing like an indie horror movie. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Just still working. But JPO, what do you say about Chronicle?
I do admire aspects of it. It was an interesting take, but also I might kind of like slow problems with it at times too. So it's more of a B for me personally.
Yeah. Zach.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about this. I saw it when it came out, and I have not seen it since. So I don't know. Maybe C, just because I don't remember much about it.
Yeah. All right, Brian.
I just haven't seen this one.
I've seen this one. Okay, man, I really need to rewatch Chronicles. I don't think I've watched it since the theater. Actually, I own it on Blu-ray, but I just haven't popped it in a long time. I like found footage movies. As we may talk about another one later. And so I do like the premise of it. I think the execution's okay, but it seems like it needed a higher budget to kind of really do what it really wanted to do, to get there. I do think it's solid. Again, I need to rewatch, but I'll go B tier for this one. Like, it's not quite like an S tier for me. So
yeah, but
we'll go there.
When the movie came out, I remember that I had a hard time tracking it down. I had to like going like a hunt for it. When I found it, I like brought it over to all my friends' house, the DVD. I'm like, oh, you haven't seen Chronicle? Well, just so happens I have it here with me, and so you need to watch it. So,
All right. Well, we're going next. JPO, we are back down to you, sir.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, I'll say I'm doing it for Richie, but I was going to do it anyway. I'll go Clerks 2. I'll nominate that.
Sure. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, I think I have a lot of respect for Clerks 1. Obviously, it's the first ever Kevin Smith film. That great lore, small budget, but this to me is it's a great sequel. It's funnier, it's better shot. He's a better director at this point here. The side characters, I love Elias, Pussy Troll, all that stuff. Zachary Dawson is so charismatic and great too. Like, oh God, you fall in love with her? ABC's 1, 2, 3, you and me, baby. So yeah, this it's charming, it's funny, it's super R-rated too. Obviously, how it ends with the donkeys, and this is a really fun movie.
Donkey Show.
2. And then Clerks 3 will break your fucking heart, but Clerks 2 is my nomination.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, I almost want to exist on the road. Clerks 2 happened and Clerks 3 didn't happen, just for what happens in that movie.
Yeah.
It's spoiler, same as my Happy Gilmore problem. Like, fucking stop that trope, people.
Exactly.
Yeah, stop that. No, yeah, that bugged me right off the bat for Happy Gilmore. That's a whole other topic from another
comedy, where I just want to laugh for 2 hours.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Zach, Clerks 2.
Yeah. So I have just started the Viewist universe, and I've only seen Clerks and Mallrats. That's all I've seen of that. So I have not gotten to Clerks 2 yet.
Brian?
You saw one of the best ones though, because I love me some Mallrats. So
my least favorite one.
Oh, okay. That's my favorite.
Yeah, for this one, I'll give it S as well. I do love how they're working in restaurant this time, movies, love the whole one ring through the mall sequence. There's only one return, that is of the Jedi. I love seeing Ben Affleck, Jason Lee show up there. Well, Saxon has a great part of that with Earthquake. And has some good emotional aspects. I'll give it S tier.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, I love Clerks too, man. It's my second favorite VSQ movie, like right behind Jane Silent Bob Strike Back. Yeah, I love the story at the center of it with Dante and Randall, and like it's really a movie about the core of their friendship and like what it means for them to be friends, like what their destiny kind of should be together. The coming to the realization that like, hey, we should just buy the quick stop and just run that fucking thing forever. You know what I mean? Like that's just what we want to do, and it works. And it makes perfect sense, and it has some great like Jay and Bob stuff. The Rosario Dawson's great. Elias is an awesome like new side character they add to it, and really works. And the little nerd debates they have are a lot of fun. The movie just has like it's like a perfect Kevin Smith where it brings the laughs, it brings the writing, but it has the heart too, at the center of it. And I think it works, and it gets serious when it needs to be, but not too serious. We're not dealing with death and whatnot, just enough of the serious stuff to get you in the feels, and it really works. So yeah, I'd go S for Clerks 2. I love it.
Clerks 2 is great. Yeah. I don't always vibe with like the first Clerks and to an extent the third one either, but this one just seems like it's on a different level. Like I don't know, just they're doing something outside of the convenience store. They're at movies and they're just having a blast. They're like hanging out on the roof, hitting golf balls off the roof, like all that stuff, and then just having a good time. But they do stuff on the roof with the convenience store. They play hockey and all that. But yeah, it's fun though, and yeah, they're getting some crazy stuff. But yeah, Rosario Dawson kind of kicks it up a notch, and then kind of given like Jeff Anderson and Brian O'Halloran, even though they kind of are the main of Clerks, there even more to do even beyond that. So so I'll say S tier.
S tier. Okay, there you go. Got a clean one there. All right, let's get it on up. Excellent. All right, Mr. Shelton, we're back to you, sir.
So I'm going to go back to the sports movie realm, and I am going to go with my favorite movie in the Rocky Creed franchise, and that is the first Creed movie. I think amazing performances from both Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone. You also get a really good performance from Tessa Thompson in here, and I think the boxing aspects really work in this movie, and you're just invested I was invested the entire time. So Creed for S tier.
Brian.
Yeah, I'll agree also with S tier. It's a great legacy sequel. Stallone should have won the Oscar or Mark Wallace that year, and it's a good start to the Creed films. I'll agree S tier.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
Yeah, I like Creed. I have my nitpicks with Creed, which is why I have another Creed movie that's higher. I think this movie kind of lacks a villain. It doesn't really have much of a villain. Like Pretty Boy Ricky Conlon doesn't do a lot for me in this movie. It's like kind of just one that shows up in the third act, and he's a cocky British guy. So what? It doesn't do a lot for me. I like the chemistry between Michael B. Jordan and Stallone. Obviously, the Tessa Thompson stuff also doesn't work as well for me in this movie. I don't know why. It's never clicked for me. Like their romance stuff. Yeah, it's kind of my least favorite stuff in the movie is when they're like getting cheesesteaks and just kind of listening to music. It's the stuff that kind of bores me in the movie. Honestly, I just want him to get back to Stallone and just kind of get back to the training. So the movie like works for me, but I think Creed 2 is vastly superior. So we'll see if that one comes up later. So I'll give it an A tier though. I still think it's a good movie. The nitpicks with it and the fact that I have another Creed movie higher pushing the A tier for me.
Yeah, so I do have another Creed movie higher also, but at the same time though, like I've said before, that like I don't mind if two movies from one franchise make the S tier if they're both good enough, and I think that this one's good enough to make it, because I would still say S. I think it's really, really solid. I think that just having Sylvester Stallone as a presence in there, seeing Rocky in there is great, and like I'm kind of bummed that the third one didn't even mention him. So, and yeah, I think that it's fun all the way around. I mean, it's Ryan Coogler, and he's a great director. I mean, and you get Ryan Coogler, but then you also get the score from Ludwig Göransson, and he's done a fair amount of Ryan Coogler movies. He's done like Sinners, and he did Fruitvale Station, and even like some Black Panther movies.
Well,
and
Oscar for Black Panther.
yeah, right. And then also Christopher Nolan uses them. He's gonna be scoring the upcoming The Odyssey, and he did Oppenheimer and Tenet and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's a really solid way to take the franchise. And I don't know what we're getting next. If it's another Creed, I think we are getting another Creed, but I mean, I wouldn't even mind even more spin-offs if they decided to go for that, because I think there's a world where they could take their daughter and then have her be a deaf boxer and see how that plays out. Maybe, I don't know. That's just an idea, but yeah. So I'll say S tier for Creed.
All right, JPO.
Yeah, sorry, I think I froze there for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys, you haven't made my voting any easier because I'm kind of like in between that A and the S there. Yeah, these first two, and I like the third one too. It's a tight trilogy, but the first two are tremendous. For the Stallone stuff alone, I'm still going to keep it in the S. I think this is a great. Like I said, my favorite Rocky movies are Creed 1 and 2.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. So yeah, we'll scoot it up just a little bit right there. Okay. All right. So Zach went with Creed. Brian, what you got?
Yeah, go try for an A movie. I'll try for Chippendale Rescue Rangers. One best of the decade, according to Jordan. It's a good live action hybrid film. Not over one driving one to go for hybrid animation. But this is a solid film based on the TV series. You get Akiva Schaffer, who's doing the Nick Gunn film, coming out this week, and I dug the story with it, and I'll try A tier.
But yeah, I've seen some like out of the theater reaction. Christian Harloff had one for Naked Gun. He really liked it a lot. So
Andy Signor liked it too. I'm hearing good things. It's funny. It's really funny.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm hearing it's successful, and I'm hoping it's successful. I want to see more comedies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Austin, what do you say about
this is not one of those. So D tier. This movie annoys the shit out of me.
Oh, come on.
Come on. You know my thoughts on this movie. This movie annoys the fuck out of me, man. Like, it's just a Roger Rabbit ripoff that doesn't work. No.
Oh, man. For me, I do not call it Roger Rabbit ripoff because he's in the freaking movie. So, I mean, come on. Yeah, like I absolutely adore Chippendales Rescue Rangers. I'll give it an S. Like, I think that it's great. I just love all the different characters that show up, from like Ugly Sonic, or you have like Scrooge McDuck that shows up, and you have some like just random kind of like off the wall ones that it's like a talking polar bear, but like weirdly it kind of works, and then just seeing all the other just different cameos from like the Disney universe, and like combining different franchises and stuff. And yeah, for me, I had a blast with it, and I love all the voice actors in it. I think that it's just a great time. And I grew up with Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I watched all the Disney Afternoon. I even played the Chippendale Rescue Rangers video game. I thought that was fun. So yeah, I'll say S.
This is better than Cabin in the Woods for you on this list?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
What?
Heck yeah.
What?
Wait, better than what, Brian? What did you say?
Catch If You Can.
Probably not.
It's on the same level as Casino. Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, same level. Yeah. Crimson Tide. Same level. Yeah. Okay. Right up there.
But it's a different genre, though. It's an animation. Those are.
No, it's
like comparing apples to oranges. Come on.
More of an apples guy. I do like oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to early everything. So, yeah, no, this movie's actually a lot of fun, though. No, I enjoyed this here. Like you said, it's got the right minds behind it here. J.K. Simmons has a fun. I think he's a villain, but like his last fight scene is really fun and unique. A lot of like blinking you miss it with cameos. Ugly Sonic's funny. I dug it, man. I might have said B, but I got to outweigh Pez though, so A.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, well, I want to.
Yeah.
So I will not be as harsh as Pez, but I think this is an average movie, so I'm going C.
C. Okay.
Man,
So,
people can see the Genius Man Roger Rabbit, but not Chip and Dale. It's weird.
Because it's not in the same universe. Like, get the fuck out of
Yes,
here with
it
that.
is.
Stop. No, it's not. Not even
It
close.
is.
I don't see it's not that far.
They did not
it's
put the
really
same effort into this movie as they did in Roger Rabbit. Go watch the special feature Roger Rabbit. What they put into that. Hand
They
drawn
didn't have to though, because
every single sequence in that movie over the live action stuff. The way they made
That doesn't
everything
make this a D, though.
like props, like I'm not, but you guys are comparing it, so that's fine. Like
I was never comparing. I just think it's a fun
George
movie.
said it was right on par. So
it's
No,
like 30
no.
years later, the technology, you don't need to put as much effort and you can still do it.
That's why it's lazier.
different. It's a different generation. So because back then, if they would have the technology they had now, they would have used what they did for Chip and Dale on Roger Rabbit, I think. But
not even close. All right. Anyways, all right. So let's go to what we did for the B tier. That C tier is looking real lonely for a C episode. So let me see if I can
Okay,
find a
sure.
movie that's like a C tier movie. Let's see if I can find the most average movie on here that like it's not great, not like bad. I see one potential one. Let me scroll and see because I didn't really like plan to see like a C tier one, but I'm gonna see if I can find one. That's a potential. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking like we need to do the same.
So the first Clerks, that one's a C.
No, because I put that in tier. I like that.
No.
The first one,
No,
yeah,
not even close.
I think
No.
No. I saw one that I didn't get to talk about this one, JPO on Long Time First Time. I almost did. Maybe I'll talk about it here.
Okay.
So I talked about how I saw 10 Things I Hate About You, which I really liked. But I also saw another like late 90s like hangout high school movie. I'll put Can't Hardly Wait in a C tier. Can't Hardly Wait for me is perfect in a C tier because I think Can't Hardly Wait, it's like a decent hangout movie, but the only thing I really get invested in is the Seth Green character and his kind of arc about being, this sort of like white boy fake rapper, putting on like a fake accent and people calling him out on it, and his little interaction with the girl he gets locked in the bathroom with. I think Ethan Embry's quite bad in this movie. He's got the same bewildered expression on his face the entire movie, and it kind of baffles me where he's just like, ooh. He's just like, I don't understand how he ends up with Jennifer Love Hewitt at the end. It makes no sense. He just writes one letter and she's with him. That's bullshit. He's never interacted with her at all. I think some of the side characters are fine popping in and out, but I think it's like an okay comedy that doesn't quite get to the same level as some of the other stuff, around the same time. So I think it's like a very like average comedy. So I'll say C for Can't Hardly Wait.
Sure. Yeah, well, Seth Green has been making the podcast rounds lately too. He was on Tiger Belly with Bobby Lee. He was on Dax Shepard, Armchair Expert, because
he was on the GoblinCon with the one with the goblin.
But yeah, he was on that one. Yeah, and then he was also on Anna Ferris's podcast too. So, but I haven't seen it, so I can't vote. I have to abstain.
I know JPO's seen it. JPO's definitely seen it.
JPO also really likes it though. No, I might have been this is a Hail Mary. I really always like this movie here.
No.
One, Seth Green alone makes me really like this movie here. I am totally like Ethan Embry's character. He's just a really nice guy who, the first kid, his monologue at the very beginning when like he's like going over the plan. I did that monologue in high school. I love that. I love that character arc. There's so many cameos. Melissa Joan Hart wants everyone to sign her yearbook. Jason Segel's getting high. Donald Faison and Burke Meyer in a band.
It does have Melvin from Tremors as one of his like Seth Green's sidekicks who's always dancing, doing like white boy dancing in the background. He's
okay.
Yeah. He's the guy who's always
that
doing
guy's
like
great.
yeah, right. So just throwing it out there. That was him. That's fine. Where would you put it? S? Is that an S for you?
That's an A. It's an A. I'm not that crazy, but it is a solid A. I like this movie a lot. I go back to this movie.
Okay, Zach, have you seen it?
I have not seen this movie.
Brian,
Savior, haven't seen it.
Oh, so it actually
okay.
goes in the haven't seen category. So I got to pick another one. All right, cool.
All right.
All
We're
right,
really
so-
not going to live with that more.
Okay. All right, I gotta find another average movie. Okay, I could go with like an average like Child's Play sequel or something, or I don't know, like Creep Show 2 is kind of like a C tier, but I doubt people have seen that one either, besides me.
The Cheech and Chong movie, that could be a C.
Coneheads.
maybe.
I like the two Cheech and Chong. No, Coneheads is decent. I like Coneheads.
I agree with Brian. I might have agreed with Coneheads.
Yeah, Coneheads I kind of like. Oh shit! I'll go Child's Play 3. That's a C tier. it's like it has just enough to where it's like watchable. It has a decent finale of like the carnival, but it's like very corny. It's not very well made. It's not well acted. they replace the Andy actor, what's his name, with like Justin Whalen from they replaced Alex Vincent with Justin Whalen from Lois and Clark. And he's like, man. Yeah, it's just kind of generic. It's not like the worst horror movie, but it ain't the best. It ain't even like one of the better Child's Play movies. So maybe Child's Play 3 is a C tier, a nice C tier, right in the middle. Jordan, have you seen it?
Well, you might be barking up the haven't seen it tree again because
Oh, no.
I haven't seen it. So sorry.
JPO.
No, so yeah, I've seen all. There might be a DVD one I'm missing. The first video I've seen.
This is the one at the military academy, if you remember that.
For sure. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's and like you said, it rechanges the character, or it's not the same kid. Although later on they go back to the same kid for the DVD in the show.
Right,
that kid comes back.
Yeah.
I almost because of the finale, I'm close to a B. I'll go with the C. There's enough wrong where it's actually a good example. Look at C. I don't hate it. But it's not like,
Yeah, I don't hate it, but it's not great either. It's not on the caliber. Zach, have you seen it?
I've only ever seen the first Child's Play movie.
Okay.
So
right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I seen some of the Child's Play films, not all of them. I seen Brian. I seen this one. I did the first one, and I agree. It's a C movie. I thanks for reference with the military academy. I wasn't sure which one was till this one, but I'll give it a C tier.
Cool. There we go. Yeah. Awesome. Now we got a solid C tier.
Oh,
Excellent.
He would have had the curse of Chuck, even though it wasn't theatrically released. I've seen that.
Yeah, that one's okay. All right. So we went with that one. All right. So Jordan, I guess it's on you again, right?
Yeah. So now we're basically kind of in the territory where, like, I don't know if everyone's gonna vibe with me, but I'm just gonna go for some of the ones that are next on my list. So I'm gonna go with another comedy because I'm a big Jim Carrey fan, so I got to go with The Cable Guy. So, and yeah, like there's just so many just hilarious things in The Cable Guy. Just Jim Carrey being a creepy guy and just like from like the karaoke scene, "Don't You Want Somebody to Love," or like going to the medieval times and like doing the whole battle thing and like the silence of the lambs and like the meat on his face and like the Matthew Broderick makes for a good straight man because I don't know whatever happened to him after Ferris Bueller became like way more nerdy.
He killed the guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that probably had something to do with it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, go look it up. We're not making that up. Yeah. He like killed a guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm not being weirdly morose. That did happen.
Yeah, right. Really happened, it did. But yeah. And then Jack Black in there just being like one of the best friend guys in there, and the movie's fun and just like Jim Carrey just really creeping this dude out, and because I don't know if he wants to be his best friend, probably that is what he wants, but he takes it to like a crazy level that it's like, why? Like you got mental problems, but because of all that hilarity ensues, and I think it's great, so I'll go with The Cable Guy.
All right, JPO.
Yeah, this is what I have flipped on over time. When I first watched it, I didn't dig it, but I also think because I was just younger, looking for Ace Ventura, Mask, Larry, Jim Carrey. It's something different, a little darker, a little weirder. So I'm kind of liking more, but it's still not quite like high level for me here. But it's worth checking out. It's a B for me.
Yep, that's it.
But yeah, I used to have that poster hanging in my room because my local video store just gave it to me.
It was fun seeing him redo it in the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
I haven't seen it. Brian?
Yeah, I wouldn't really call it a comedy. I would call it a dark comedy based on the character he plays.
Yeah, it's a dark comedy.
But yes, I do enjoy it. I would put S tier. I do enjoy some moments there. I would probably put it B tier actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I also go B tier. I've never really like super vibed with Cable Guy. I appreciate it more as like a creepy stalker horror movie than a comedy. I don't think it's like comedy. I think it turns straight horror movie in the third act. And he's pretty terrifying actually. So yeah, but like the actual comedy of it, I never really vibed with. So I'll go B tier because I do think it's like fairly well made. Yeah, Ben Stiller directed it, right? So yeah, I mean he's like he turned into
He's like
Chip
Douglas.
He's like the Menendez brothers in the cable in that movie.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd go B as well. So yeah, I don't love it.
Like I learned the facts of life from watching The Facts of Life. Oh, yeah, there's just like a lot of old school TV references.
All right, let's go around one more time because I know JPO's got a hard out in about an hour, so we'll go around maybe one more time and then we'll get to our Hail Marys and stuff like that, and we'll start hitting and wrapping it up. So JPO, what else you got here?
I mean, I'm gonna try to let's see here. I was thinking about doing something you just did, or going for an actual.
It's up to you. I just like to fill in the gaps there. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I know. I was thinking about it. I'll shoot for one that actually I do want to like kind of try to champion. I'll go for Confessions of a Dangerous Mind with Sam Rockwell. One of the first times I think he was able to be a leading guy. Maybe the best Drew Barrymore performance ever too. It's a Charlie Kaufman script, George Clooney direction, and honestly, that might be some of the best Charlie Kaufman's is when he collabs with another director. I think actually at the end of the day, weirdly enough. But yeah, no, this really unique tale of performance here. Some good cameos too that are hidden because Clooney got some big names to cameo. And Confessions of Dangerous Minds movie I've always really liked.
Okay. Yeah. Zach, have you seen it?
I have not seen it yet.
I'm not seeing it, Brian.
Yeah, this is definitely S tier. I saw it as well first time this year, reviewed it a long time first time. Great movie, great premise. I love how he creates he creates the day game and the dog show. He has great chemistry with Drew Barrymore. Jill Roberts is great where she pops up. Definitely S tier.
Austin.
Yeah, it's one that I need to rewatch because it came out in 2002. Again, the year I worked at the theater, saw it then, have not seen it since, so I need to go back and rewatch it. I remember liking it at the time, not knowing at the time really who Sam Rockwell was, other than I recognized him from Ninja Turtles. That was about it. So, obviously it blew up kind of after that.
Cigarette Boy.
Yeah. He blew up after that, and I knew George Clooney obviously, but so I need to rewatch it. I'll give it an A tier now, just because it's not on my S tier list. Jordan?
Yeah, Sam Rockwell. What's he doing? Go see Bad Guys 2, I guess maybe. I don't know. but yeah, this movie's really good. Yeah, like someone told me about it probably like a year ago. We were doing some show on here, and I'd never even heard of it. But then I went and checked it out, and yeah, it's really good. And Sam Rockwell is like nearly one of my favorite actors. He's in my top 5. He is just so good, and I really dig this movie a lot. I've only seen it the one time, and I feel like I probably need to watch it one more time to really get a true feel for it. But I like the kind of like he's like creating these shows, but then he's like kind of like working for the government. They're kind of roping him in to do this stuff. He's a hitman and stuff. But yeah, I think for right now I'll give it an A, but it's like mid to high A. So yeah, I'll say A.
Okay. So that'll kind of end up in the A tier. There you go. All right. Okay. Zach.
You know what, Pez? I'm gonna do the same thing that you did.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna pick a C movie.
Okay.
I don't know if people have seen it. I'm gonna go with Chopping Mall. I saw
Let's talk about Chopping Mall.
Yeah.
Right. You might be pleasantly surprised on this one.
Yeah, right.
Because I saw it like earlier this year because I had always wanted to see it, and I feel like the execution to me just doesn't work as well as the plot. Like it's a unique movie. I just thought it was after watching it was just kind of average. So I'm gonna say C tier for Chopping Mall.
You might be surprised
Yeah.
by this one if you
Yeah.
follow the Movie Hero Network and the history of the Movie
Yep.
Hero Network. Brian?
Yep. Brian.
This is a blind spot for me.
Okay. And I'll tell you why, Zach, if you don't know why. Chopping Mall is a tournament fight winner that won one of my 128 because I love
Yeah.
Chopping Mall. I love Chopping Mall. Yeah, I have it on this like special edition Vestra on Blu-ray. I dig it. It's 77 minutes. It's one of my favorite like short movies to recommend. I was like, man, you get in and out. I like the premise. It's cheesy enough, but still like badass enough. I mean, they're like arming up in the mall. It's total 80s mall culture. I like the score of the movie. I just think it's super fun and super entertaining. So I won't quite go like S tier because I don't think it's like Casino or anything like that, or it's not like Cool Hand Luke. But I'd go A tier. I love Chopping Mall, man. I for entertainment value, man, I love it. So
I might need to see it again because I only saw it once.
Yeah, you should.
It's fun, man.
Yeah, but I love Chopping Mall and like the IMDb synopsis just has this short and sweet to the point kind of thing, but it really works. It's just 8 teenagers trapped in a shopping center after hours, and 3 murderous security robots chase them. That's all it says, and then like
that's it. Yeah,
just like totally works. That's all you need. Yeah, but it's fun. Yeah, it's got like the sexy teenager trying to hook up, but then they're in the mall. Yeah, they're gearing up at the gun store. They got these robots that are patrolling. Which I mean, I wouldn't mind a remake to this if they ever wanted to, because
we
sort of in a
talked
day and
about
age
that.
where
We talked about that on the Rankum with the horror movies that could be remade. We talked about Chopping Mall.
Yeah,
I actually wouldn't mind it, but still set it in the 80s. I think that'd be fun. You got to set it there.
Yeah.
Did you make the list?
You have to.
Yeah, right.
I did make the list, but it came up in the honorable mentions. A couple people, including me, brought it up as a potential. So yeah, I think.
But yeah, you just kind of have to set it in a time where the malls are thriving, because right now not too many are thriving.
You can set it instead of the 80s. You can set it in the 90s. Go for the 90s.
Yeah, right. But that said, like I love Chopping Mall, and this is an S tier for me. I love it that much. I think it's just so much fun. I think that I have a blast with this movie. I've even been looking at some shirts, maybe trying to buy a shirt for it, because that poster is really cool with like the little hand with the bag.
I have a Chopping Mall shirt. I do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you probably do.
I have the killer robot that says Chopping Mall in that font. Yeah, I have.
Nice.
One.
Yeah. So S tier.
Okay, JPO.
So I too have checked this out because of Movie Hero Network, and I've been talking about it. And yeah, from what it is for the time period, and just again going to a B-level mind, it's a fun flick. You know what I mean? I don't mind it. It passed by. I enjoyed myself. Would be a fun remake. I think we even discussed that at one point on Malcolm's channel, briefly. Yeah. But yeah, I'd say I can't go like A or S. It's definitely a B. It's definitely a good time. And quick.
Okay.
Yeah, but
yeah.
But even Jonathan, he said that it's an A movie. He's laughing joyfully watching it.
So it's actually going to get bumped out of that C tier at least a little bit, Zach. So.
Yeah.
Well, and Charlie Mall's a total B movie, like horror movie wise. Like it's a horror B movie. So I think a B tier is really fine for it because it really is. But it's fun. All right, Brian, what you got?
I'll try for C as well. I mentioned before Coneheads for C tier, actually.
Everyone wants to do the C.
Yeah, for Coneheads. It's a SNL movie. Chris Farley is great as the boyfriend to Michelle Yeoh's character. It's a decent SNL movie. You got a bunch of cameos popping up in there, and even Sandler appears there as this
Carmine.
Yeah. Carmine. You get John Lobster as a dentist showing up in there. Michael Richards. It's a C movie as it is, so C for Coneheads.
Yeah. Austin,
I like Coneheads a lot more than you do. I'd go A tier. I think Coneheads is a lot of fun. Yeah, I think it's a fun movie. I think it's one of the better SNL ones because I think it's got a premise there that you can actually work with like the alien, fish out of water thing. Yeah, I mean cameos aplenty. I mean, I'm not gonna go through them all, but yeah, anybody shows up in that movie. And yeah, I don't mind some of the performances, and like it's fun for me. I think everybody's quite good at it. I think it's just really like it's a breezy, entertaining comedy. So I don't mind it at all. I'd go, hey, Jordan.
So I'm gonna even go one higher because I'm a huge Coneheads fan. Because I just love that cast. Because when you're an SNL fan, you just see like half of like people that have been on SNL. I mean, you got anyone from Dan Aykroyd and Jane Curtin, Adam Sandler, yeah, Lorraine Newman, David Spade, Chris Farley, Michael McKean. I mean, Phil Hartman. I mean, it's just like a who's who if you're an SNL fan, and especially love all the Chris Farley stuff where he's like dating the daughter of the Coneheads, and then I have a great time with it, and like just the wackiness of them, just fish out of water, trying to like just to do weird stuff. Yeah, the dentist stuff is almost kind of creepy because they have like multiple rows of teeth and all that. But I think that it's fun, and I'm a comedy guy, so I'm gonna say S for Coneheads.
Oh, it's going like chopping mall did. JPO, you want to come right in the middle like everybody else did last time?
Yeah.
On Coneheads.
No, yeah, I'm actually with Brian on this. This is a C tier. I think these are characters better off in a sketch. None of the jokes laugh for me. And also, to be honest, as a kid, and also looking at them right now, I'm a little perturbed. They kind of creep me the fuck out.
Okay. Zach, seen Coneheads?
Yeah, it's not a C movie for me. It's a little better. I would actually go B tier.
B tier. Okay, so I think it'll also end up in B tier actually. So
it'll be a B tier for Beldar and Primat.
Yeah. All right. All right, so it's on me. I'll shoot for one more S though, since I started the C thing last time. Let's go with. I'll go for an action movie and one that I think is super rewatchable and really entertaining, and the best Michael Bay movie that Michael Bay never made. Let's go Con Air for S tier. Yeah, Con Air I think is just. It's one that I've always loved since I first saw it. You talk about another really just super entertaining, super rewatchable. Yeah, great cast of just a who's who. Between Cage and Malkovich, and you got Ving Rhames and my God, Danny Trejo, Michael Williamson, Steve Buscemi. Holy crap! Like just Dave Chappelle. I mean, lots of people just popping up in there. Really fast paced, but good, solid, like stylized action. And just I think it really works. It's funny when it needs to be funny. It's got good action when it needs to. I just think it's great, and great dad movie as well. So dad action movie. So I'll go Con Air. We'll see what happens. Jordan.
So yeah, I do like Con Air. I think that it's fun, but I'm just not as high on it as a lot of the rest of you guys. I think it's good, but this is one that's like honestly, it's a borderline like B or C for me. But I'll be generous and I'll say B. But it's right like on the cusp. But and it is fun though with all the cast of characters and everything. But I mean, if I'm going to go for maybe a C1, Con Air might fit it for me. That's just me. But my final vote though is for B. I'll say B.
All right, JPO.
Now let's get back to S's, baby. This is an S tier. This thing bangs. I've always loved this flick here. Nicolas Cage is a great, just good guy, a badass good guy. He's only in jail because he defended his wife, and now he's got the bunny with the bunny in the box. Great side characters. Dave Chappelle. Cyrus the Virus, Malkovich, one of my favorite Malkovich roles. Steve Buscemi, his arc is really fun too. I got a great sequel idea for Buscemi. We can talk later. But I love this movie. S tier.
Hell yeah! All right, Zach.
I'm also going S tier. This
fucking A.
A fun action movie, great performances, just all around. So S tier.
S tier. Hell yeah. Brian.
I also go with S tier. It's a great movie, great action film, great spoof on The Simpsons as well. S tier.
Hell yeah. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see. Yes. All right, cool. Jordan's going to be Debbie Downer on this episode again. Sorry. What's the deal with Jordan on tier rankers, man? It's like, I know it ain't no Chippendale. I get it. All right. Let's see. All right. What do you got for for yours. Yeah,
no,
this
chicken
one.
nuggets way better.
Oh hell no!
Mm.
What's your last one here? Because then we're gonna hit the
Yeah.
Hail Mary round. Make sure JP gets a chance to vote because we need his votes on these.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide. I'm like torn between two because probably if I go for one, it could be more unanimous, and there's one I kind of want to fight for. So we'll see. I mean, I'm almost tempted to pick a C one, but nah, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so I'm going to go with one that probably not most of you won't agree for S, but I love it. Like for whatever reason, it just hit for me. The tone, the way that it was, that it was shot, the way, yeah, just the overall vibe. But it's a horror movie. I'm gonna go with The Crazies for S because I love that freaking movie. And I love Timothy Oliphant in it, and I love that like when they're trying to like run from all the crazies, like it's just like a really cool like zombie movie of sorts, and yeah, just like him and his wife trying to survive, and you see all these crazy podunk like townspeople just coming after him, and then there's a whole mystery that you're wondering what's going on. The military's there, and like something's going down, and like there's some shocking stuff near the end, and you're like, holy shit, like that just happened, and yeah, like I mean, if you've seen the original, but I hadn't seen it. I just saw this one first, and then I went back to the original, but. Yeah, but I think it's a lot of fun, so I'll say The Crazies for us.
Okay. JPO, we used to be the Timothy Oliphant Crazies.
Yeah.
Yeah, only crazies I've seen because I am an Fantastic guy. No, this was a good pleasant surprise. I felt like it got like mid review, so I didn't get to it right away. But when I finally did, I think I bought it from a dying Hollywood video for like $2, and then I enjoyed myself here too. Actually, it's a fun horror flick. Again, though, I think it's just in that like really solid B category for me though.
Yeah, that like scene from the poster too adds like an effect with the guy just dragging the pitchfork around.
It had a good trailer with the
that was good
all
moments.
around
Yeah.
me a familiar face. Like that's a good Zach,
Have not seen it.
I've seen it. Brian,
Same with Zach. Haven't seen it.
well, at least Jordan knows I've seen it because I'm a horror guy.
Yeah.
So, and I did rewatch it not that long ago. I think it was like when we were doing our. Was it when we were doing our horror remake tournament, Jordan? We were doing like the bad remake, good remake tournaments. Remember we were doing those?
Yeah.
And I do put it in the good remake like category where I do think it's like it's one of the good ones, like one of the solid ones that I will defend. Because I did watch the original one not that long ago as well, and like even that one works as a good like kind of 70s sort of paranoia movie. It still works as well. The original Romero movie. So I would put it in like an A category. I do like the movie. It's not. I don't have it as high up as some of the other horror remakes, like Blob or Body Snatchers, The Fly, all that kind of stuff. But I do think again, it's in that solid, like positive, good horror remake. It's a good thriller. Yeah, I like Oliphant, and it's well made. So I give it an A for sure. I give it a solid. So yeah, we'll go in A tier. All right. Okay. Right. So yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Let's go to the Hail Mary round. Again, I know JPO's got a hard out in about a half an hour, so we'll make sure he gets out on time. But we'll make sure he gets his votes because we'll need his votes when we get to these minor votes, when we get to this S tier and whatnot and all that, the individual rankings. And that'll work because we have 5 people, so no ties. Excellent. So how the Hail Mary last chance round is going to work here is I'll go around the horn and everybody will get a chance to run down any of those movies that was still like kind of last minute make maybe your S tier or like a high A tier. Those last like really those bangers that you still really want to talk about. And what I'll be looking for is those crossovers. So anything that gets mentioned more than one time by more than one person, I will put on the actual chart, and then we'll go around and do very rapid fire voting. So you'll just kind of up and down, just give me a quick letter grade, what you think. And definitely stuff can get up in there last minute. Sometimes there's kind of those all timers that we just didn't talk about that are maybe kind of obvious and whatnot. And we will see what we have there. So that's how it works. I'll write them down as we go along. So if anyone wants to go first, otherwise I can go first. I've got my list.
I've got some.
All right, sounds good. Give me 1 second. All right, Brian, you can hit me with yours again, up to 10, but no more than 10.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 10 anyways. I have Casper.
Okay.
Click.
Yes.
Coraline.
Coraline. Okay.
The First Avenger.
Oh, Captain America. Yeah. Okay.
Cruella.
Cruella. Okay.
Corpse Bride.
Okay.
Companion.
Companion. All right.
A Complete Unknown.
A Complete Unknown.
Conclave.
Conclave. All right.
And Castaway.
And Castaway. Okay, sounds good. JPO, do you need a minute or do you want me to hit yours? What you got? Anything?
I'm good. Yeah. You ready?
All right. Yeah, hit me. Just give me a second to write them down. And yeah, hit me. What you got?
Yeah. Casablanca.
Casablanca. Okay.
Creed 2.
Creed 2. Yes.
Castaway.
Castaway. Okay.
Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy, of course. The other Kevin Smith movie in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Crazy Heart.
Crazy Heart. Okay.
As If. Clueless.
And Clueless. Okay.
And then just one more. I'll give Coraline.
Coraline. All right. Sounds good. All right. Mr. Shelton, do you have a list ready to go?
I do.
What you got?
Castaway.
Castaway. Sounds like that might be a contender. We'll see. All right.
Captain America: First Avenger.
Captain America first. Okay.
Charlie's Angels, the 2000 version.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
Oh, your favorite actress, Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
Collateral.
Cameron Diaz.
Collateral. Okay.
Creed 3.
Creed 3. Okay.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. Okay.
Captain Phillips.
Phillips. Okay.
Chaplin.
Chaplin.
Right. A complete unknown.
Complete known. Okay.
And Cruella.
Cruella. Okay. All right. Sounds like we've got some crossover so far. Yeah. For mine, I would go Creed 2. Candyman with Tony Todd. Casablanca as well. I would go Crazy Heart also with Jeff Bridges. Copland. A Clockwork Orange. Cloverfield. Constantine and Contagion would be mine. So Jordan, it'll be on you. What you got?
Yeah, there's one that I'm shocked nobody's brought up yet, so I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna start with Cape Fear. That's my number. But I thought that would have been brought up by now. But let's see. What else I got? Creed 2. Throw one for that.
Okay.
Captain America: The First Avenger. You know.
Okay.
I'll say Coco.
Coco.
I'll say Contagion.
Okay.
The Conjuring 2. Okay. I'll say Clue.
Clue.
I'll go with Creep.
Creep. Okay.
And two more. Let's see. I'll give another vote to Cruella.
Okay.
And then I'll also go with Collateral.
Collateral. Okay. All right. So we do have some crossovers. Let me tally up the crossovers so you guys talk amongst yourselves for just a minute while I snag these on the charts real quick so we can vote for them. So give me just a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
But while we're waiting, anyone want to know what my other F tiers are?
What is it?
Yeah, throw it out there. What's your shit list?
So my other F tier, I have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That was an alternate for mine. It would have got there. Yeah.
The movie's very disrespectful.
I'd go C or D, but
yeah,
I will see as well. I do enjoy it.
I hate that movie. I can't stand that movie.
But then I also have Crossroads, the Britney Spears movie.
I never saw that. I don't think I saw it.
Yeah. Those are really like the only ones. I mean, I don't love the original Crow. That's even the 94 one. That's like a borderline D or F for me. I don't.
What?
No, that's a solid B.
You need to go back to that one. That the performance alone is not even anywhere near that. Not at all.
And then I almost put Caligula in there because it's like a D or an F for me because it's just people having sex the whole movie.
I gotta watch the new cut of it.
Yeah.
All right.
But my C list would have been the second Charlie's Angels. I think that's a great C nomination.
Oh yeah.
The Full Throttle.
Yeah, that would have been my C list.
Okay.
My C would have been Corpse Bride. I think that's a perfect C movie for me. So,
That's a C for me too.
yeah.
Another possibility was Caddyshack, though, for a Hail Mary option.
Oh yeah. And then
Okay.
also
Yeah.
Maybe
another
a C for me.
C1 that like I don't know if Austin likes it more or not, but I would have had Cutthroat Island there as like a solid
Oh, I
C.
love Cutthroat Island. I'm the biggest defender. I mean, but I do recognize that I'm like the biggest defender of that movie. I
Yeah.
think that movie's like really underrated as far as like I think if you like the
Whoa,
Pirates
sorry.
movies, like you would dig that.
My alarm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I just it's a lot of good practical stuff in that movie that I like. Practical sets.
Oh, yeah.
Practical
Yeah,
stunts.
totally.
Good shit in there. Stuff that you don't see anymore a lot. So all right, I believe I have 10 crossovers. So again, this goes quickly. We'll go in the same order every time. We'll just start with JPO each time. So just give me those rapid fire letter rankings, and we'll see what makes it up into the chart last minute. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll run them down here. No particular order. I just kind of wrote them down as we went. JPO Contagion will be up first. Steven Soderbergh. Never seen it. Zach.
Haven't seen.
Wow, Brian.
Haven't seen either.
Oh, geez.
geez.
That's not even gonna make the chart.
Really?
Jeez.
God.
God damn. All right,
That's a shame.
I would have gone S tier, and I guess Jordan would have too. Fuck.
Yeah, you guys
Contagion's
lived through
great.
COVID and you didn't watch Contagion. Gee.
Yeah,
That's my
Contagion.
point. See, I agree. I lived through COVID. I have no issue with Contagion.
Oh, well, go watch it
More
now.
mad.
We'll go watch it
Yeah.
now. It's scary.
Yeah.
I'm already paranoid enough. I don't need to be paranoid more. That was always my idea.
Oh man, it is
Yeah.
one of those horrifying movies you'll ever see. It's horrifying.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to watch it.
All right. So Contagion makes it, and I haven't seen. Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with Michael Mann's Collateral. JPO.
Oh, A.
A. Zach.
S.
S. Brian.
A.
I'll also go A. I need to rewatch it.
And I'll say S.
Okay, so 2
See,
and a
Chris
3.
Cost not an F movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not an F
no
movie.
way.
No fucking way.
Not an F.
No.
Close.
No, Chris, I love you, but God, your takes are horrible.
He'll
Sometimes
play
so
it
good.
hard that it's an F movie too. Like hard.
Yeah, that's
Even
right.
hated
Crazy.
Parks and Rec, it was F tier for that.
All right.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah. All right. So JPO, we're going old school. Casablanca.
S.
S. Zach.
C.
See what the fuck?
That's right.
Oh, that's why he hates Casablanca. S tier.
No, I don't hate it. It's just
It's on your worst movies list, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
S
can't.
tier.
You keep backpedaling on that, man. You said it was only your worst, which means you hate it.
Yeah. S tier. Casablanca. Jordan.
Well, here you go, Chris. C. It's just fine. C.
Casablanca is just a perfect movie.
But it's low on my C too. So like it. That's
It'll be
not.
up in the
It'll be
A
good for
tier.
recast down the line.
Maybe. No, I don't think there's much interest in that, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
That's not Kylie film, though. No way.
Yeah. JPO, next movie is Creed 2. What you got?
S.
S. Zach.
A.
Brian?
S.
It's my favorite Creed movie. S.
That's my favorite Creed movie. So S. That's why I saved it for Hail Mary.
Hell yeah. Okay, and that movie works so good with Drago stuff.
Yeah.
God damn, it's good.
It does.
All right.
Yeah. So good.
All right, so it's got 4 and a 1, so it'll be up in there. If I can find it again.
Right.
Pardon me, it's a little hard to find these quickly when it's all the same letter. So I'm getting
Yeah.
it's not as quick as like, oh, that's P, whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
so 4 and 1, it's up there with like Civil War and stuff. So I'll figure out again. I'll figure out the S tier here in a second. So Crazy Heart with Jeff Bridges, JPO.
S.
Yes. Zach.
Haven't seen.
Brian.
Haven't seen either.
S. That movie rocks. Y'all need to watch it. It's one of Jeff Bridges' best movies.
Hell yeah.
Jordan.
I've seen it. It's fine. C.
Oh God.
Damn it.
Oh.
Jeez.
I'm not a
Yeah.
country music guy.
I'm not either, and that movie's good.
I sure hell ain't neither, but I like a good tale.
Yeah,
That's a
right.
Good tale
Sure.
of a drunkard former star. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's not even gonna make the star. I'm not even gonna move it. Corilla, JPO.
B.
B. Okay. Zach.
A.
A. Brian.
S.
B. It's fine. Jordan.
I'll say S.
Okay. All right. Fascination with that movie is weird. It's
Yeah,
just-
I've
got a
only
good
recently
cast.
heard people like really love it. I didn't know that. Like anyone loved it that much.
yeah.
Recently.
Yeah. All right.
So I like the Disney live actions that go way off on a different like path. They don't follow the.
No, I like again. B. It's a thumbs up. I've been surprised by like its S's
Yeah.
for a couple people in this.
Yeah, right. All right, JPO Coraline is next. Coraline.
S.
Yes. Zach.
I think it's just fine. C.
See.
Ooh.
Brian.
S.
I'll go A.
And I'll also say A.
A. Okay, so Coraline will be an A. All right, so another one for the A tier. But again, we got a lot of movies in the A and the S. There's a lot of good movies for the S. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here.
Yeah.
A Complete Unknown, JPO, is up next. Bob Dylan movie.
Oh.
B.
Zach.
S.
Brian.
It was about 12 last year. S.
I'll go B. Performances, I think, are better than the movie.
I'm trying to see where I have it, but I can't, so I'll just say C.
C. Okay. So again, for like
yeah, there it is. And actually, you know what? I'll say B. I have a little higher than that once I found it on my list.
So it'll still be kind of a mid A, so we'll throw it in there.
Yeah.
All right, and then two more. Next one, JPO, will be Castaway. Spielberg.
That's an S.
S.
Tom Hanks, baby.
Yeah, Zach.
S.
S. Brian.
Yeah, it has to goes catchphrase in the film. S tier.
Kind of a weak third act for me, so I go A.
Yeah,
You
I'll
don't
say
even
A.
saved? Jeez.
I think he should have died on the island, honestly. I think it would have been better.
Damn.
I think he should have thrived on the island and survived forever until his old age.
No, fork in the road thing. No, that's right.
Where would you put it, Jordan? I didn't hear you.
A.
A, okay. So 3 and an A. All right, so get on the board in there. Castaway, there it is. Okay. So it's kind of low S right now. All right. And our final one is Captain America, the First Avengers, or another Captain America movie, JPO?
B.
B. Zach?
S.
Brian?
S.
I'll go A. Jordan?
To the end of the line. S.
S. Okay. All right. Okay. And that'll be it. All right. So those are our crossovers for the evening. All right. Time to sort out the S tier. This is where the heartbreak happens, because this is usually where I find out that it sure is, because usually this is where I as I told you guys in the beginning, it kind of ends up when we have a loaded S tier. Usually the stuff that only has about has 4 votes. S votes are the ones that kind of hang on for now. So anything with less than 4 is probably going to go, unfortunately. So unfortunately, goodbye, Captain America: The First Avenger. Even though they were there, unfortunately, goodbye, Castaway. Challengers with a 3 and 1, unfortunately, also has to go. Chef 3 and 2 has to go. Coming to America has, where do I have that? I have that over here. Sorry, I'm going back to my notes here. 3 and 2
had
as
more.
well.
Oh,
nope.
I was only 3. Jeez.
Yep. Casino Royale 3 and 2. It has to go. Con Air has a 4 and a B, so that might hang on. We'll see. Creed has a 4 and a 1, so that's higher than Con Air. Cool Hand Luke was a clean sweep, but only 3, so I'm going to move it to the back of the line for now. The 3 people that had seen it, so it might be on the border. We'll see. Casino has a 4 and a 1, so that's right in line with Creed. Creed 2. Coming in with a 4 and a 1, so in that same pack right there. Civil War coming in with a clean sweep of 4, but only 4 votes total, so it's still there. Clerks 2 coming in also with a 4, just like Civil War. Winter Soldier coming in with a, let's see, Captain America, Winter Soldier. 4 and a 2, so it's still in that mix right there. Cabin in the Woods with a 5. So that's where it starts with a 5. So Cabin in the Woods, Cool Runnings also with a 5 and 1, just like Cabin in the Woods. And Crimson Tide have a clean sweep of 5, and Catch Me If You Can with a clean sweep. So those top 4 are definitely safe. The rest of the ones, unfortunately, Cool Hand Luke's going to get bumped out of there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have
More people need to see Cool Hand Luke because that movie is in the rules.
Yeah, for sure. And literally just because Con Air of Jordan's vote of a B also gets bumped out. So goodbye, Con Air, out of the 10. But by default, Con Air and Cool Hand Luke are 2 of our honorable mentions by default in there. And then I have to find the ones that were similar here between Casino Royale. So all the ones had 3 and 2, if that makes sense. The 3 S's and 2 A's, which is Casino Royale. Coming to America also qualifies. Chef also qualifies. Challengers qualifies. And I believe Castaway also qualifies. So, and Captain America First Avenger had a B, so that does not qualify. So I know this is a tough decision. Here's where the voting starts. JPO, out of these 5, from Casino Royale to Castaway, so Casino Royale, Coming to America, Chef, Challengers, Castaway, which one of those would you give the honorable mention to?
Just one? I'm just voting for one?
You're literally only voting for one. That's all it is. Yeah, I know. It's a tough decision, but
give me 10 seconds.
Casino, Captain America, or excuse me, Coming to America, Chef, Challengers, Castaway.
Yeah. Castaway.
Zach?
Castaway.
Brian?
Castaway.
Oh, wow. I would go Casino Royale. Jordan?
And I would also go Casino Royale.
Okay, so it's close, but Castaway 3 votes, so it hangs in there. So that'll be our 3rd honorable mention. So our honorable mentions for this evening: Con Air, Cool Hand Luke, and Castaway. So we then scoot up to the S tier, and our official will start with the rankings. Like I said, Clerks 2 and Civil War all had clean sweeps, so they're going to stay where they're at. We'll have to do a vote between Creed 2, Creed, and Casino. So what we'll do here is we'll start out with this initial vote. JPO, out of Creed, Creed 2, and Casino, what would you rank the lowest out of those? That makes sense.
I got you. Creed 2.
Zach?
Casino.
Brian?
I will only keep back to this. Creed.
I would go the first Creed. Jordan?
And I will also go the first Creed.
First Creed, okay, stays at the back of the pack. And then which do you guys rank higher out of Creed 2 and Casino, JPO? We're down there.
Creed 2.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Creed 2.
2. Brian?
Creed 2, actually.
I'd go Casino. Jordan?
And I would also go Casino.
Okay, so close one, but Creed 2 stays ahead of Casino. So there you go. All right, we then move on to we've got 4 and 2. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Our next vote will be between Captain America: Winter Soldier, Clerks 2, and Civil War. And what we will go is the highest 2 out of those. Or actually, we'll just go lowest out of those 3, and we'll sort that out. So, JPO, what would be the lowest out of the 3 of Winter Soldier, Clerks 2, and Civil War?
Just like the other one, two caps and some, or like 2 Creed 2 caps now.
Yeah. Well, it's regular Civil War, not Captain America.
Oh.
Sorry.
My mind went to
Alex Garland Civil War from last year. Yes.
My bad. My mind went to Cap again. Oh, okay.
You going for the highest or the lowest?
We're going for the lowest out of those 3.
The lowest.
Okay. It doesn't mean doesn't mean you don't like it. Just with the lowest if you had.
Right. Oh yeah, Henderson Sophie's choice. Again, just because I want to sit on longer, I'll go with Civil War.
Civil War. Okay, Zach.
Civil War.
Civil War, Brian.
Yeah, just because we said Civil War.
Yeah, I'll go with that same logic because I watched Clerks 2 and Winter Soldier way more. I'll go Civil War. Jordan?
And I would have said Clerks 2.
Clerks 2, okay. But Civil War will stay where it's at. And then we'll do the inverse of that. So which would you rank higher out of Winter Soldier and Clerks 2, JPO?
Oh, no. That's like tournament fights. I don't know. They're both so good. You know what? Just because I'm a Kev guy from my highest Kevs. I'll go Clerks 2.
Clerks 2, okay. Zach?
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Brian.
Clerks 2 is higher for me.
Clerks 2? Okay. I'll go Winter Soldier. I'll leave it up to Jordan.
And I'll go with Winter Soldier.
All right, Winter Soldier stays where it's at. There you go. And then
nothing's moved yet.
Okay. Nothing's moved yet, so hey, that's fine. That's why we do the voting, though. So all right, I had instincts when I kind of laid them out. Then, all right, so we'll go vote for the higher out of Cool Runnings or Cabin in the Woods. Those are even in the voting. JPO, Cabin in the Woods or Cool Runnings higher?
Oh, Cabin higher.
Cabin. Zach.
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. Brian.
Cabin.
I'll go Cabin.
I'll go Cool Runnings.
All right, so Cabin will actually scoot ahead of Cool Runnings. And our 2 clean sweeps of the night, we will do one final vote. Catch Me If You Can versus Crimson Tide. JPO.
Catch Me If You Can.
Zach.
Catch Me If You Can.
Okay, Brian.
Same here, Catch Me If You Can.
I would actually give a vote to Crimson Tide. I love it. Jordan.
I'll go Catch Me If You Can.
All right, so Catch Me If You Can overwhelmingly hits number 1 here tonight for our movies. Let's start with the letter C, and that'll do it, Jordan. We have our S tier, and we have our honorable mentions. So there you go. Nicely done. All right, so what do you say we break it down once more for the folks listening, and then we will wrap up this episode. Yeah, no, hell of a movie. I mean, look at all the like a lot of great movies in the A tier right there.
Good stuff.
I know there's
good stuff. Yeah, I think we underrate some of these letters sometimes, where we're just like on the surface, and then you go, oh man. No, there's a lot of good movies. Yeah, we're gonna keep going and have a lot of fun with that. So let's break it down for tonight. Yeah, your 3 honorable mentions for this evening are Steven Spielberg's Castaway. We've got Cool Hand Luke, and we've got Con Air. And coming in your top 10 this evening for movies, to start with letter C, we've got Ryan Coogler's Creed. We've got Martin Scorsese's Casino. We've got, I forget the guy who directed Creed 2. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on his name. No, Ryan Coogler didn't direct Creed 2.
Okay.
Nope. I know that for a fact. We got Alex Garland's Civil War. We've got Kevin Smith's Clerks 2. We got the Russo brothers with Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I know it's John Turteltaub directed Cool Runnings. Got Drew Goddard directing Cabin in the Woods. Tony Scott's Crimson Tide, and Steven Spielberg coming in once again with his number 1 of Catch Me If You Can.
Steven Cable Jr. did Creed 2, by the way.
Steven Cable Jr. Yeah. Yeah, but I know
Antoine Fuqua.
I thought it was Coogler as well. No, I thought it was Coogler.
No, he produced it. I think he even co-wrote it, but yeah, he stepped away from the director chair for that one.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. Well, that'll do it for tonight, Jordan. So there we go.
Yeah, and hopefully we can remember. I'm gonna do it right after I am off here, because we're gonna remember to get these polls up. I still have to do one for our best to worst, which I do have it already pulled up, so I can do it right after. I'm just a little bit behind on that, and then hopefully we can remember to do one for this. We're kind of bad about the polls, but we'll try our best to remember.
Hey, we live very busy lives. We do our best.
Yeah, yeah, right.
But yeah, we'll also have to remember to go back, and we're going to try to do sort of championship series within these. Maybe every couple of letters, maybe every like 6 letters or so.
Yeah, every 5 or so, kind of.
Yeah, 5 or 6, something like that. However it works out, so we can get like those kind of 10, and then build up to like a pool of 50 or 60, and then do kind of a final championship. Jordan and I even talked about at the very end, maybe. And after we get through the letter Z and whatnot, we might even do one final one with movies that start with a number, because those are some bangers in there, that we haven't gotten to. Yeah, start with a number instead of a letter. So movies like 12 Angry Men or 2001 Space Odyssey, 10 Cloverfield Lane, all that kind of stuff. Because there's actually good movies in there as well. So we may do that also. At the very, very end. Yeah. So yeah, it's a series we're working through. There's a lot of movies for D as well. I'm even just looking over my things. So
there's a lot.
Yeah, lots of good
but
stuff.
Some of these letters, like Austin kind of mentioned, like the Wheel of Fortune letters, you may have to split into 2 episodes, like the RSTLNE ones, because there's just so many. So
we'll see. That. Well, that's my example, because on Wheel of Fortune, those are the ones that give you, because it's the most common letters and whatnot. It might be the most common. And what I told Jordan is, well, when I look over at my physical media collection, if we get to S and it's like 5 shelves instead of 2 or 3 like it usually is, that might be an indicator of like how big the episode's going to be. We might have to split those into 2 parts. Do like a part 1 and a part 2.
What's the middle of the alphabet? Like J, L.
It's like MN, something like that.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
it's
so-
like MN. Yeah,
And that starts with the letters S, M, and before.
yeah, it's actually L would be the exact middle, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you try that.
we'll just take a look. If it starts to get to the point where we're making the list, for these, and it's getting into like the 300 range, we'll have to split it up. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
kind of do a part 1 and a part 2. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
It's good stuff so far. So there you go.
I misspoke. It's actually M is the exact middle. So yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be it. But yeah, that was fun. So yeah, we'll just keep on trucking on, and we're gonna get through a lot of these series. I mean, the alphabet one's gonna take quite a while, but just for the next month or two, and then we'll be back to a lot more original stuff, especially in October. We got some good stuff planned for the spooky season and all that. So yeah, but yeah, this has been fun. So we'll see what D brings us. And so but yeah, we'll do some plugs and that'll do it. So we'll go to JPO. And where can we find you?
Yeah, guys, we're not hanging out on here from time to time. There's several places you can check me out. Of course, the Pierce Go. We're having lots of fun. We got a team tournament going. I know I just DM'd Paz. You'll see Brian. You'll see Zachary. Please check out his match. So we're having fun with that. Of course, also mentioned by Brian earlier, long time, first time, Thursdays at 8. Come review a movie you just saw. Old school, or not slightly old school, more than a year before. And Thursdays are always a great night because then after that, 10 o'clock, me, Pez, Richie, and the Barber talk pro wrestling every week on Lonely Marks. And once again, we're gearing up for SummerSlam, so do another good episode.
Yeah, we got two nights of SummerSlam to talk about this year. First time ever.
First ever two-nighter. Yeah, there's good matches on each night. There's like 6 and 6, I think, right now?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so it's pretty loaded. Lots of stuff going on. Yes,
so
finally.
Yep. Yeah. So cool. Sounds good. And Zach, where can we find you?
First Letterboxd and YouTube at MovieFanZ. You can find me on the Pierce Co from time to time, on this channel from time to time, but also competing in Multiplex and TBNT and things like that.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of trivia, so that's cool. So but Brian, where can we find you?
Yes, Pikachu, I did my match last night against Diaz and Zach. It was a good match. Check it out.
Nice.
The replay. I'll be here for the Will Ferrell versus Seth Rogen one with JPO be here as well.
I've got the rough draft for that. I just need Jordan to give the final seal, so we'll do that after the show right now before he leaves. Yeah. But yeah, I pretty much got a list for that, so we'll post that as soon as possible. I promise.
And
so
I'll be on Red Club as well, talking some animation. Usually, Red Club asks me for these animated episodes to be on, which I'll be on with JPO, the Barber will be there, and TVL, TBAT, and Multiplex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. Sounds good. And Austin, what do you got going on?
Yeah, no, we've got Wheel of Movies this week. Me and Richie, about 8:30 on Thursday night. We'll be talking about Denis Villeneuve's Prisoners. So, it'll be a rewatch for me. I haven't seen it since the theater, so I'm interested to go back and rewatch that. See some early Villeneuve. So it should be interesting to go back to. And then, as JPO said, Lonely Marks on its own channel, Lonely Marks Wrestling Podcast. I'll plug it in the Movie Hero Network Facebook group. It'll be a big SummerSlam preview episode, catching up on the news, everything leading into SummerSlam. So if you need the rundown of everything going on, join us. We'll make our predictions. And big 2 nights of SummerSlam. So a lot to talk about there. And then I believe I'll be over on ASAT doing my first teams match. Me and Jonathan Caro, F Your Feelings. So right before tournament fights. So we'll be hitting that right before that. So that should be a lot of fun. And that'll be really about it for right now, I think. So not much going on until next week. So there you go.
Yeah, cool. So sounds good. And as always, you can find us on all the social media at Movie Hero 2121 or Jordan 83616, and probably that one, my personal, I'm a little more active on. But really, the Movie Hero one, I'm mostly just active on X. so you can find us over there. But the Jordan one, I'm active on all social media. So. And you can find all of our social media down in the description. We even have like an email if you have a bigger list of like topic ideas or anything you want to send. We suggest you send it there. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do, because it is the number one way you can help us out is by subscribing. We're about 140-ish subscribers away from getting monetized. So we're making a big push. So I've been trying to get the word out and tell everyone, bug people about it. And once we hit it, I'll stop bugging people. But and you can find us over on Facebook at the Movie Hero Network group, where you can post your heart's content if you have a YouTube channel or a project you're working on that's movie related, TV, pop culture, any of that stuff. And we'll share it out. We'll get you some views. We'll support you over there. And then we do have a Patreon. I go to patreon.com/movie hero, which I'm still working on getting the extended schedule up, because I had a crazy week last week. So I wanted to do it last week, and it was like all of a sudden I got 5 shows, and I got family coming into town, all this stuff. So I'm thinking probably Thursday is my next like real free day. So I'm gonna try to get it out then. So apologies for the slight delay on that, but I'll try my best to get it out. And then once you see that I put out the extended schedule, then about a week later you'll see the schedule over on the Movie Hero Network group that goes about 2 months out. The one on the Patreon channel goes 5 months out, so you can get first dibs on signing up for episodes, and because they're going to start to fill up fast, because I think what I want to do going forward, if we have episodes where we already have 6 people scheduled, we'll go forward as planned. I don't want to like cut anyone off their spot, but I think we might start moving to 5 people per episode, just to kind of make the episode a little tighter and a little quicker. So those episodes might fill up faster because of that. But you can always sign up to be a backup, and people drop out all the time. So yeah. But and then we'll have some exclusive music tournaments over there where we can play the musical over there. And when I post the schedule, there'll be signups for different music tournaments, and we'll just do them once one fills up. So I have the next one to schedule the Beatles versus the Rolling Stone versus Elvis. I still am trying to get that scheduled. And then we also do a trivia, which I'm in the works of getting another trivia match set up, because for a little bit, StreamYard's kind of changed up their thing. They weren't letting you drag around all the clips and everything, but now they are. I think they actually.
You can thank me for that. I'm the one who emailed StreamYard about that and said, "Hey, bring back the drag and drop feature." And now they brought it back. I bitched about it to them with like 3 or 4 different emails. I said, "Hey,
good,
change the format," and now I can't drag stuff around. And at first they were like, "Well, you just add the thing," and I'm like, "No," like they misunderstood my whole thing. I was like, "No, I want to be able to order the clips the way I want to.
Yeah,
that's what I want back. The way we used to do that. Bring it back," and they finally updated and brought it back. So that makes it easier. Yeah,
thanks for that, because tonight's the first night that I've seen that, because I'm like, this is going to be a pain in the ass.
Because I even told JPO about that. I'm like, that's bullshit, but I'm working on it, and they finally worked on it. So
right.
Because
it's annoying. I agree. Yeah,
it's a big hindrance to seeing and her, because we need to be able to order the clips, as we go along. It's really hard to do without it. So
and also too, I know some of the free tiers, like they're losing a lot of features over there, because Malcolm, I was on Rank him, and he can't even really play video clips. If you're on the free tier, you gotta upgrade. You can still share your screen if you want to share that, but that's more of a pain to do it that way. So, but yeah, so Malcolm was kind of going with the bare bones version of Rankem. So yeah, and then hopefully soon, I want to try to get it scheduled soon, because we want to do our next episode of Recast. We kind of talked about doing a Star Wars episode, maybe doing like the very first Star Wars movie, because that I want to get scheduled soon, because I talked to Zach about his birthday episode in September. He wants to do a recast of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That's what he chose, because for people's birthday, I'll let you just pick an episode or like any kind of topic and just do whatever you want for your birthday. So it'd be good if we could get it in there, but if we don't, we'll figure it out. So
it's got enough of an ensemble cast. We recast all the historical figures and stuff too.
Right.
And Rufus and some of those people. Yeah. So it can actually work. Yeah.
But we'll make some announcements as to when those are going to be, because when I post the schedule, I got to kind of toy with the schedule to see when.
So that's in September, Zach. Your birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
What roughly or what's your actual birthday?
The 6th. So the
6th. Okay. Well, we'll try to do it
so-
mid-September, and then we might do the Star Wars one mid-September. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Or
We'll do that.
Mid-August, excuse me. Mid-August, and then do yours mid-September, something like that. We'll figure it out.
We'll do that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So and then just what we have. And one other thing, it is we just barely wrapped up our championship episode last Saturday for best to worst. We ranked our favorite family movies of all time. So you can tune into the episode, or if you just want to see which ones won, I'll be posting the poll over in the Movie Hero Network group shortly after this episode, so you can see it that way. But the next episode we're going to be doing will be the greatest acting performances of all time. So we're going to be choosing our personal favorites and best to worst is kind of like a mix of a tier ranker, blind voting, and a little bit of rankum in there, and we just have fun with a little series of doing it. And I figured out a better way, because for a while, why it took us so long to get through it, we had 5 people, and we had to find time to schedule when everyone was available, and it was kind of tough. So I'm going to try to keep the same panel, but if you're not available, it's roughly every 2 weeks I'm going to do an episode. And if you're not available, then I'm going to have to find an alternate. I just have to. I can't be waiting half a year to get through these series. I got to get through them. So yeah, but yeah, just so don't feel like you're making a huge commitment if you sign up, you have to do every one. If you can't do one, you can't, and that's fine. I mean, that's no worries at all. But yeah, what we have coming up for tournament fights and tier ranker. So on Friday, we already kind of briefly mentioned Will Ferrell versus Seth Rogen. So we got a little comedy match coming up. And then we'll be getting into our family mystery series, where we have 4 mystery tournaments of 64, followed by a championship at the end of the month. So it'll be all family movies. And then we'll be doing our 1992 ladder series. So that will be our next one for that. And then at the end of August, when we'll be doing movies that start with the letter D, that'll be August 26th. So, and then in September, our next mystery series will be sci-fi movies. So just a big mystery series of just a bunch of random sci-fi movies that just come from my flip chart, because those movies, I just pick a bunch of random movies from flipchart.com, because you can filter them up by category and kind of randomize them over there. So I do that. And then let's see, the 1991 ladder series will be near the end of September, and then we'll be moving into but again, these are all the series, so you just expect the series to keep going. We got movies that with letter E, that's going to be in near the end of September. And then we will have one, because I've been having a hard time fitting them in, but I was able to fit one Movie Hero Mystery Tournament, just a regular one, in September. So we haven't had one for a while, because I haven't had a chance to fit those in there, but we will have one. It'll be on September 26th on there. And then I'll just give you this last episode. It'll be a little tease for October. We're going to finally get to those best legal or courtroom movies. So we'll be covering that. So yeah. So that's what we have coming up. So yeah, and just watch for all of our social media for the upcoming schedules, and then hit the little bell icon and to find out when we do just random things. We always have episodes Tuesday and Friday, but then we have other floating episodes whenever we can do them. So yeah, but that's going to do it for us tonight. So thanks again, guys, and we'll call it good here. So for everyone that's not still on screen, for Richie Goodacre, for JPO, for Brian Nussbaum, for Zach Shelton, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan, the Movie Hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome to Miami Mutual Bank. How may I help you?
I'd like to cash this check here, and then I'd like to take you out for a steak dinner.
Are you a real life pilot?
I sure am, little lady.
The jump seat is open.
It's been a while since I've done this. Which one's the jump seat again?
Dr. Connors to the ER. Dr. Connors to the ER.
This is irrefutable evidence that the defendant is lying.
Special Agent Hanratty, FBI.
Hello, Carl.
you're gonna get caught. It's like Vegas. The house always wins.
Some nuts flying around the country posing as a pilot. Call him the James Bond of the sky.
Hello, Pusher. This is by far the best date I have ever been on.
He's a kid. That's why he doesn't have a record.
30 milligrams of codeine every 4 hours. Do you concur? I concur.
Dr. Harris,
Yes?
do you concur?
Concur with what, sir? Ma'am, I'm sorry to have to tell you, your son is forging checks.
I have a payroll check here I'd like to cash.
I'm working part-time at the church now. Just tell me how much yours and I'll pay you back.
$1.3 million.
I'll be choosing 8 young ladies to be a part of Pan Am's future stewardess program.
South America, Australia, Singapore. These are so perfect, the bank doesn't even know the difference. What do you want?
To apologize.
You didn't call to apologize, did you? You have no one else to call. I'm looking for your son.
I would never give up my son. If you were a father, you'd know.
Stop chasing me.
I can't stop. It's my job.
You see these people staring at you? They keep peeking over their shoulders, wondering where you're going tonight. Where you going, Frank?
Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Don't bring around a cloud of terrain on my parade.
Sir, we're gonna let him get away.
No, Carl. You let him get away.
Nobody had a better rain on my Merry Christmas parade.
I'm getting close, huh? You will go to prison.
You're gonna have to catch me.